I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to The Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day.
12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people? Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name. Without Chad ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Intrigue, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast of champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2-division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bone Squad.
Brandon Maurice, a.k.a. the AJ at Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
We can even get a bigger venue. People in Vegas want us back. Wisconsin is available. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio.
Boxing Voice.
I hear you talking, I might have to pull his card. You walk it like you talk it, I'ma walk out like a star. Let's get it pop, let's get it pop. The girl start when I make my ring walk. Leaving with a broke jaw for that broke cheap talk. My footwork, sweet pea, bud craw, left hook like Sugar Ray Robs. I'm a problem, can't solve. I see her watching, shorty Japanese, and she calling me a monster. She ain't tell me they had these in Wisconsin. I came in two-tone, now we got the yams calling. We at border wars with the vibes and the drama. He trolling online, but he don't really want a problem. Say chant, we about the same weight. Meet me halfway, chant, way chant. Border wars, border wars, border wars, border wars.
Come out and
TDV getting bigger and we taking shit on tour, on tour, on tour, on tour. Border wars, border wars, border wars. And we sanction. USA Boxing got the whole team fame. King of the night, I got the whole crowd rave. Second round stop like my name, Tip Bayless. I'm a big dog, I ain't never been Bayless. Big Wolf, shout out Lobo, this dangerous. Mess with the lines, betting show gold brazen. Main event brazen, undercard way. I'm a fly in and I might rip me a Mercedes. Ringside seats like this was Loma versus Haynes. It's the boxing voice, the commentary going crazy. That's where the king born the power chat, never lazy. If you ain't showing love, then you a mark, they hate it.
Even in an amateur fight, commentary, live interviews, pre and post fight.
Say chant, we about the same weight. Meet me halfway, chant. Border wars, border wars, border wars, border wars. TDV getting bigger and we taking shit on tour, on tour, on tour, on tour. Border wars, border wars, border wars.
Send that fucking beat.
What up, Ness?
Let Mozzie step on.
Told you I got you.
Boxing voice.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It is Sunday, Fun Day, Crow Day. For those that picked it wrong, for those that ran with the biasness, it is time to eat your crow or call in to celebrate because you did get it right and you pick the right winner, not only in the big main event, but in most of these fights. And we're going to be talking about all of these fights. It was a fantastic night of boxing, but it's Crow Day. It is Crow Day, man, and we're here to discuss Jaron Ennis, the new 154-pound king has been crowned. Zayas goes down, and Boots and his legacy grow. I mean, this is not about Terrence Crawford, but even Crawford came out and said something. And while it was negative, it shows that Boots is doing the right things. You know, yeah, Crawford is making it seem like, oh, he's vulnerable. Look what happened to him. You know what would have happened to him if it was me type thing. But nah, man, Boots did his thing. He looked really, really sharp, very strong. To be that small in comparison to Xander, he packs a wallop. I mean, Brooklyn got a birthday party, a celebration, a coronation. It was a warning shot to the rest of the division sent directly at every single body, excluding nobody. Jaron Ennis challenged Xander, destroyed Xander, dropped Xander 3 times and stopped Xander to become a 2-time unified champion. And let me tell you, I didn't think he would stop him. So I am beyond impressed. And I get it. You know, some will say Xander wasn't tested and this and that and the third. Look, I hope we don't get any of those ignorant callers today because this was such a great fight. Xander, you know, he gave us what arguably gets my arguably, because obviously you have to agree, but it gets my vote for round of the year, round 3, fireworks, edge of your seat type of fight, just beautiful back and forth, 2 men digging. The former WBA, WBO champion had the best round of his career. Let's be honest, you know? In that round, in that moment, it turned that fight into what looked like a high-level 50-50 style matchup. Both men hurting each other, both men exchanging right in the center of the ring. It was an amazing fight. Had I wished Xander would have had more moments like that? Absolutely, because that's when things really got exciting for everyone. You know, vulnerability on a superstar is kind of a marketing cheat code. I mean, when Xander hurt Boots, it was an oh my God moment, a can you believe it moment, a no he didn't moment. So, you know, salute, man. Salute to Xander. He did well. You know, everybody's coming out, and it just shows, I don't know, I don't want to lump Crawford and Vergil into the same category and call them both haters, but it's something strange about 2 guys that couldn't make the fight with Jaron Boots Ennis, but always having something to say on Twitter. It's like, bro, get the fuck off of Twitter. Like, Vergil shouldn't even be talking about Xander. How disrespectful is he? You never even won a world title. The nerve of you to say that Xander quit. And look, is there an argument for that? Of course. Unfortunately, Xander went out with the Puerto Rican fucking knee. I don't get it. My own son is half Puerto Rican. I forbid him. It's forbidden in our household. I don't understand what the fuck is up with this knee. You can quit on your feet. Like, I don't get it, man. They making this shit a thing. Why? Danny Garcia, Miguel Cotto, Xander Zayas. You name it, Puerto Rican after Puerto Rican takes the motherfucking knee. I don't understand it. Bro, go out on your feet. Give up on your feet. Stop giving up on your knee. That shit don't make any sense. But you didn't quit. That's what he didn't do. That's what he didn't do, bro. That fight was beat out of him, and that's normal, bro. You dealing with a dude that's clearly talented. He got the opportunity to show just how talented he is, just how powerful he is. That boy is strong. That boy is strong because he looks significantly smaller than Zayas, and man, he was punching. He was hurting Zayas. And shout out to Zayas, man. How dare they disrespect the Puerto Rican prince? You know? And maybe it was never disrespect all along. They called him the 154-pound Devin Haney. And, Haney just gets hate because we know he be dropping shit. Drop Regis, drop Norman, hurt Garcia. So maybe it's just hate. And maybe Zayas is the Puerto Rican 154-pound version of Haney. And that's why he's the only man in history to have hurt Boots. Nobody hurt Boots. Nobody made Boots look like that. Nobody. And I get it. I don't want to overhype what happened or what we saw because, truthfully, Xander really only got 1 round. That was the best round of his fight. That was the best round of his career. It's definitely my candidate for round of the year, but it's pretty much only 1 round. You know, for the most part, Boots was really doing his thing. And while Xander was competitive in the fight, I don't know that, you can truly say he won rounds outside of the third. But he was there. And, he certainly gave you the presence of being in the fight. But, again, Boots was very dominant. By the second round, Boots had already switched from orthodox and began landing sharp right hands, and that was the can opener, so to speak. From that southpaw stance, he was just too dominant. Too dominant. And again, Zayas had his best moments in that third, catching Boots with some serious shots. He was really hurt, glassy-eyed and all, but he just couldn't capitalize. And I hope that moment doesn't, torment him, because Boots was really hurt. And Xander had an opportunity there to make, Jesus Christ, could you imagine if he would have stopped Boots in the third round? They would have been comparing him to, like, Hearns, right? Didn't Hearns lose the Hagler or some shit in the third? I'm not a historian, but I've heard some shit like that. It was a great fight. I just wish Xander could have won more rounds. Not wish, right? Like, I wish that there were more competitive rounds like the third, because that third, it makes you want a rematch. Just the third. It clearly is not enough to ask for a rematch. It's not enough to merit a rematch. But that third round, if there were more rounds like that, then the argument would be easier to make for that rematch. But he just didn't have enough of those rounds. And from the fourth round on, Ennis he got into his rhythm. He boxed, he punched, he switched, he punished, he destroyed. It was crazy. The fifth round, that right uppercut, and then the showboating, that's what I like. Give me the showboating too, Turn up. Show us that these guys aren't on your level. Prove it. And he really, man, he did that last night, bro. He did that. That was a star-making performance, I don't know. There was plenty of people picking stoppage. So, a lot of you guys get to, call in here and shine. Shine. Really, I didn't think the stoppage was possible. Xander looked huge. I thought he was going to box. He didn't choose the game plan we expected him to come with. Let's be real. Let me say that before someone else gets the credit to pinpoint that. Why did Xander choose to fight that style of fight, which was mano a mano? Quien es más guapo? Stand in the middle of the ring, let's bang. I don't know why. I was expecting him to dance. I was expecting him to use the ring. Take a page out of Chukadazian's book, but use some offense. He wanted to bring the fight to Boots. And look, sometimes that's the game plan. It's not like we just started watching boxing. We've heard that phrase before. Box the boxer. What is it? Box the puncher and punch the boxer. And another phrase is bully the bully, right? Go at him. Go at the tough guy, right? So it's like maybe Xander thought, all right, no one goes to this guy. Let us be the one to go to him. But, man, in the opening bell, Boots clipped him. Bang! I don't know if it was a jab. I don't remember if it was a solid jab or a straight left. No, because he was in southpaw. I mean, in orthodox when he first opened. But he got the first shot off. And let me tell you, I hate to repeat this. But listen, when you predict something like Babe Ruth and you point at the stands and you crack a home run, we got to bring up these things that you said. And one of the things that he said is that Xander got a big-ass head. And he's going to hit that shit all night. And I promise you, I was saying that like, God damn, he wasn't lying. He hitting this nigga head all night. Xander took so many shots. At one point, I was begging him to stop the fight. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on, honestly. Like, I came up understanding 7 unanswered punches is grounds for a referee to stop the fight. That boy took too many shots. I hope he all right. The good thing he said in the post-fight, he's going to take a rest. And he might need that. They hit that noggin a whole lot. Boots was, I mean, it was crazy. That 7th round, when Ennis put the final touches, the finishing touches, the final stamp, another left hand, and then a barrage, it just produced another knockdown that sent Zayas to the knee. You know. He looked at his corner according to Vergil. And I don't know why Vergil is putting that energy into the internet, you know. It was such a good fight to try now to belittle Zayas and make him look less than. This wasn't Ryan Garcia's knee and body shot, you know. This was a beatdown. It was competitive, but he was getting beat. He was getting hit way more than Boots was getting hit. But for Boots, this was the kind of performance that's going to change everything. The kind of performance that's going to have his name in conversations, specifically with Terrence Bud Crawford, especially since Bud came out being a critic. You know, sometimes it's better not to say anything. But you are showing that you watching. You showing you watching. You know? And I get it. Ness, he was part of the commentating team or some shit like that, right? I don't think he was. I think that's for TNT. Not for this. He was watching. He wanted to see what Boots got. And you know what? I hope Turkey brings his ass back, man. Show us Boots is easy work, man. Stop talking about it, because you retired, bro. So what's it going to be? You didn't want to fight him when you was active. Now you keep tweeting about him because he's taking your shine. Because he's replaced you as that guy, as the next, you know, special talent, athletic fighter, superstar. And just to double back on Vergil, disgusting, bro. Somebody needs to take his Twitter. His own daddy should take his Twitter. I don't get him. You know, you out of control. Just like, why is you talking shit? You've never done anything. You got an interim strap. And you've never tried to make a fight on the level of a Xander. You asked for $12.5 million to do what Xander just did, but you got the nerve to talk about Xander. And I have to say that. I need y'all to remember that. Because we can't be letting these dudes get shit like this off. Because now everybody's like, oh, Vergil Boots next. Oh, Vergil definitely sleeps Boots. Now Vergil getting this love because of this power that he got. You guys assuming he could do it to Boots because Xander wasn't the puncher and hurt Boots. But fuck that kid. He didn't make the fight. He asked for $12 million as a dude that never won not one fucking belt. But you got the nerve to talk about a dude with heart that ran to your fight and made the fight happen with the failed negotiations that you left on the table in less than a week, 2 weeks. You know, we got to stop showing these dudes love, bro. They clowns, man. When you move like a clown, you pointed out, you don't got to be a permanent clown all your life, but that shit Vergil's doing is some clown shit. Nobody should fuck with that. I don't give a fuck how hard he punched. I don't care how you think the fight would play out. Bro, you didn't take the fight. You asked for a fucking fortune to fight. But you got the nerve to be talking about somebody that did fight. This shit don't make sense, bro. I'm telling you, this world is so fucking weird. The weirdos get all the love. Ben Whittaker's U.S. debut was loud and quick and fuck, man. Him and Boots made me look bad. Popeye, Jesus. Whittaker landed that left hook with Popeye's hand up, bro. He snuck that sucker in. It was an amazing performance. He's fast, man. He's fast. I can't wait to see if we ever get that Benavidez fight. He's probably, gonna be guided to not fight Benavidez until Benavidez is struggling or is forced to come back down some sort of way to fight him at 75. He looked thin versus Popeye, but lightning fast and very accurate. And you just love the showboating. I know I do. He's a bigger version of Prince Nassim Hamed. Chris Mannix seems to believe he can be as big as AJ. They're calling him the UK version of Ryan Garcia. Because he has the following, but he's 28, no belt, no significant name outside of Popeye on his resume. But he looked good. He looked good. he looked strong, and he hurt Popeye. And comparing that performance to the battle Jax, he done better. He done better. Jahi Tucker got the majority decision over Euri Cedeno in a really good fight. Euri's surprise at the end, comical. Like, bro, you didn't do enough, bro. Stop acting like you won. And then all this energy while they're reading the scorecards, it's like you're moving, you're hooking the imaginary fighter in the air, and it's just like, bro, don't do that, because you frustrating me. You should have been doing that during the fucking fight, letting your hands go during the fight. Jahi was out working him. Just an overall better fighter, man. The movement, the pivots, the angles, the activity, and the dog. I loved when he hit him to the balls. He's like, you going to hit me low? Oh, well, here you go, a deliberate low. We doing it like that. Oh, you're going to rake my face? Well, here you go. I'm going to fucking rip your nose off. I mean, he's a dog. I don't like dirty tactics. But I ain't got nothing against you doing what they did to you back. Don't wait for the ref. Fuck it. And that ref was trash. He ain't even give him a strong. Yo, he literally fucking bowling ball position swung at them nuts and bodied them. Cedeno ain't know what to do. It gave me that Lomachenko Orlando Salido moment. Welcome to the pros, motherfucker. This ain't the Amis. You got this Olympic tattoo on your neck. Get over it, champ. That was the amateurs. This is the pros. And this is where you see that I am unbiased. He's Dominican, and boy, we needed it. We needed it. I could be another round one over here with the flag and cheering. Nah, man. Either you good or you not. I don't give a fuck where you from. You could be from Ghana, motherfucker. If you good, we backing you. And I ain't saying Cedeno wasn't, but I know what Jahi is. And for a lot of that fight, I would say 50% of that fight, I was confident in the sense of like, okay, I think I'm ready to see him with Yoneli Hernandez, the devil, El Diablo. But then towards the end, Cedeno kept punching with power, like in the opening bell, and it made me nervous because it felt like Jahi got tired. So with Yoneli, it could be a different story. But this was definitely a good fight for him to get ready for Yoneli. Because Cedeno impressed me. I didn't know he was. I can't say he's punching, but you can see the velocity in the punches. You can see the torque. So I was like, damn. And then he clearly slowed down Jahi. It was a really good fight. Everything I expected it to be. The unfortunate thing was that Cedeno didn't let his hands go enough. He rallied at the end, but it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. But that's pretty much it, man. I guess I want to know from you guys, we're giving extra time, so I just want to know a couple of things. Like, did Boots officially become a superstar? Or does he still need another fight with like a Fundora, Vergil, somebody? I don't even want to say Vergil, truth be told. This nigga never won a belt. Like, the fuck you need that fight for to become a superstar? But, I mean, I know he's the other big name. He's probably bigger than Fundora fucking ass, so I don't know. You know. Was Zayas' corner perfect timing on a stoppage? I think it was a great stoppage. I was calling for the stoppage in maybe in a previous round when my man was just getting hit with so many shots that it was ridiculous. You know, I literally was saying, okay, stop the fight. Emiliano did his thing, man. Is he ready for a serious step up? Like, did that performance prove he could beat a George Kambosos? That's the fight he wanted. That's the fight they were rumored to have tried to get him. Kambosos is online making it seem like the kid is a kid and isn't ready. What did we see in Emiliano last night versus Bryce Mills, who he destroyed, bro? He destroyed Mills. But is he ready for a serious step up? And who is that step up at 140? And Ben Whittaker, entertainer, contender, or is he both? Because some still think he could be a hype job. I mean, Chris Mannix, he wants Whittaker tested. He said enough with the Brian Suarez's and the Popeyes. He called this excellent matchmaking by Matchroom. So he wants to see Ben Whittaker tested. How about you? And Tucker Cedeno, closer than the wide scorecard suggested, because one of those fucking judges had it like a 98-98 or some weird-ass draw. I couldn't believe that. Honestly, I couldn't believe that. I didn't give Cedeno credit for none of the come forward bullshit he was doing. He wasn't really landing, and he was being outworked, in my opinion. Just being the guy to come forward, that don't really mean nothing, you know, because it's like you coming forward just because I'm going backwards don't mean I'm losing, because Jahi was shining with his footwork. You know, I love his footwork. And then he was standing right in front of him on his Emmanuel Augustus shit, making him look bad. So, great fight, man. That was a good-ass card. This the type of shit boxing needs. When two promoters come together and make fights like this going to help the sport, man. This is going to help the sport grow for sure. Listen, we're going to open up these phone lines. Discord is available. X Spaces also available. Don't forget, today at 7 p.m., we're going to be going live on the Nestor Gibbs channel. Health, optimization, and performance after 35, building that lean muscle. Join me at 7 p.m. for a live podcast discussion. Right now, my new gym vlog is out on the Nestor Gibbs YouTube channel. You can check it out. Full session there. I go through each workout, weights, rest time, etc. If you're looking to call in, Discord available. X Spaces also available. We got a live poll on YouTube, and we would like you to go ahead and participate on that so that we can find out the answer to our poll question, which I believe it was which undercard, best undercard winner. Was it Emiliano Vargas, Ben Whittaker, Jahi Tucker, or Juan Manuita Lopez? Right now, 35% saying Emiliano Vargas, 39% saying Ben Whittaker, and only 22% saying Jahi Tucker, while 4% saying Juan Manuita Lopez. I think Tucker deserves more points. That's crazy that Whittaker is so high. Tucker was in the tougher fight out of both. Maybe Emiliano, because, you know, his guy had one loss and so many wins after the loss. But I still think Tucker was in the tougher fight. He had the tougher opponent, the stronger opponent. But F. Grand, first super chat of the day, member for 22 months on the prospect level. Great main event last night. Rayo back in blood tonight. Then that's right, another good fight tonight, bro. Pound for pound, number 1 in the chat, drop a bomb for the dub. Jalil, what it do? Not for the dub, excuse me, for the status. And the new. Say what again, mother? Welcome to the prospect level. Jalil back with another 5 pound for pound number 1 in the chat. I just want it to be known, Vergil turned down both these guys multiple times and never even been in a title fight. He hating from the outside the club. Oh, yeah, I am 1,000% with you. Roman, $5. Great fight. Boots like to fight, which is good for us fans. We have to appreciate this brother. Everyone was entertained. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. He did a fucking rumble. Mike Wilson, member for 21 months on the prospect level. Boots ain't ish. Xander ain't ish. Bud in 5. Oh, that must be Omaha Mike. Lord have mercy. That motherfucker wake up hating. That's sad. You gonna hate on that? These Bud fans are retarded too. Like Bud ain't never been hurt. The fuck wrong with y'all, man? Julio, pound for pound number 3 in the chat, $5. Xander is in the rare situation where he won in losing. I'm happy for both fighters. One who's attempted to be great and one who proved he is great. C. Irvin, $10. Every single one of those fights were battles. Aside from the Ben fight, Pot Pie looked, oh shit, he put Pot Pie, not Popeye, looked amateur. The whole card was fire emoji to me. Zayas got a new fan. He tough. Boots, one of them ones. Yeah, Zayas sold some balls, man. He impressed me with that. I wasn't expecting that. Boots IQ is off the charts. Simply brilliant. Yeah, man, he's fucking fast. East Coast, 919, $5. My guy Vergil in a lawsuit because he was trying to fight Boots. Don't forget Boots dug Vergil when Turkey was trying to make the fight. No, your guy Vergil's in a lawsuit because he wanted $12.5 million to fight Boots, and Golden Boy in the Zone wasn't giving it to him. So he tried to get out of his contract for breach of contract. Google's your friend, bro. I'm not going to call you the I word. Jalil, pound for pound. Number 1 in the chat. Bomb for the dubby. $20 super chat. And respectfully, Vergil doesn't bring anything to the table. He couldn't do $1 million gate in his hometown. He doesn't have a title. Vergil will be sick to his stomach when he sees that split. Crying out loud emoji. Dr. Obi, $2. Devin would have done better than Xander. Yeah, I don't know. Boots is punching like a motherfucker, man. We've seen, Devin got to be hit on that level again without Ostrine to, convince people that he got that chin that he used to have, right? Because, bro, Boots punching, bro. Y'all ain't see that shit? Like, what the freak are y'all looking at? He's hitting. Bro, he was hitting Xander very hard, man. Very hard. Like, I was yelling into the TV for the stoppage, bro. I don't know. You guys are pretty mean and, what is it? Violent or brutal? Like, I don't know. You wanted the kid to die? Because he was getting hit hard. It was a lot of unanswered punches. I was asking for the stoppage. I was asking for the title to be thrown in. So that whole narrative about looking to the corner or quitting, bro, that shit needed to be stopped. He's 23. There's no need. You know what I'm saying? It was good. It was competitive until Boots totally dominated and took over. And it's just like, why punish him? He's 23. He still can double up, potentially become a champ at 60. Big Herm, $2. We know why Boots keep that beard now. PR, almost. I don't know why he keep that beard, but okay. Big Herm, $2. If Xander fought his fight, he could have won. He didn't, though. I don't know why he wanted to fight Boots' fire with fire fight, but look, it made it a fire fight. It gave us what we wanted. People are lined up to talk about it because you know, he gave us that one round where it was back and forth. We can open up these lines. I got a counterpunch from Mike in Omaha. I got to put the bell on for these counterpunches.
Boxing boys.
What up?
What up, man? Let me get that crow. I'm gonna take my crow.
How you gonna take Crow when you already super chatted? He ain't shit.
Hey, I'm taking my crow as a man. I got shit to say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if Xander had a little bit more in his gas tank in that round 3, this whole conversation would be a little different this morning. FYI.
If
you know what I'm
was
saying?
a spliff, we'd all be high.
That's true. That's true. That's true. It is what it is, though. I gotta give Boost. Boost look good after that, though. But that's how. Hey, that's how you earn fans right there. I give respect what it's due. That's how you earn fans, though. He got me. He got me like, okay, that was nice. Do it again, though. You know what I'm saying?
Do it again, though.
Yeah, we don't know. We got to see, bro. I seen a lot of vulnerability in that ring, bro, in round 3.
Bro, that was like the Crawford Bud fight, bro.
No.
Yes, he dropped him 3 times just like Crawford did, and he stopped him. Crawford took the 9th.
Okay.
Boost did it in 7.
You talking like it's like a Gamboa fight?
No, I'm talking about like the Earl fight.
Hell no,
bro. Earl was an undefeated
like
Earl was an undefeated unified champion. Xander was an undefeated unified champion. Earl got dropped 3 times. Xander got dropped 3 times.
Oh no, I ain't talking about that. No. I'm talking about when he was in that 3rd round, bro. I'm comparing. Was this like when Bud was hurt against Gamboa type comparison, like that? You know what I'm saying? Then he came in.
Nah. Bud wasn't never
It-
that hurt. Like, yo, Bruce was
I know,
hurt
that's what
multiple
I'm
times
saying.
in that round. Because he never really got his legs back in that round. He was still glassy eyed. Like, he was really hurt in that round. Bud ain't never been that hurt. But it don't matter.
Ever.
It don't matter what level of hurt, nigga. You was hurt. You can't be tweeting like you ain't never get clipped and look fucking weird. He was on Queer Street too with a little nigga. No. It was Gamboa. Gamboa, 126 pounder, put you on Queer Street. Come on, man. Xander was a whole cruiserweight in that bitch.
All right, cool. Forget all that shit. Boost looked vulnerable, and I told you Boost ain't got no fucking chin. If Xander had a little
He ain't
bit more
go down.
breakdown,
How you ain't got
I
no
know.
chin? You ain't go down, bro. Y'all be tripping.
Because he didn't jump on that nigga, bro. What you mean?
What you mean? You don't
Let me
think
tell you what I
Xander tried to
mean.
get
Let
a
me tell you what I
knockout?
mean. Hell no, he didn't have enough energy. He couldn't go. If he had enough time to get him too, bro. If Bud would have in that situation, what you think would have happened, bro? Stop playing, man. I'm giving him his credit though. Keep me running though. I got it. Hey, keep me running. But no, I'm giving him his credit. Boost, hey, he did his thing. That's how you earn fans. I'm trying to say that. He did his thing. He looked real good.
like
Keep
it's
me
your
running.
time.
He looked good. I give him his
But it's
credit,
not
but
your
I'm gonna
time.
tell you, if he keep getting caught like that, he gonna go down. I'm telling you, he almost went down. Xander
Hey,
had a little
I
bit
like
more
it though. You gotta understand. If we didn't get that, Mike, the next fight, right, with Vergil won't be as big because now people giving Vergil more of a shot because they know he got more power than Zayas. So that makes the fights bigger and more entertaining. Because when you too dominant, it's like, look at the Shakur fights. Nobody don't get excited because, like, man, we know he gonna win, man. Nobody win.
Hey, no, that's what I was just about to say, though. That's what I was just about to talk about. And I'm gonna give Boost some credit on this shit. These little, Boost did some shit last night. These young niggas gonna have to step their game up in that ring if they want to talk about being a face of boxing with what this nigga Boost just did. Now, that's the type of shit niggas want to see. I'm giving credit. That's the type of shit niggas want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? All that pound for pound shit. No, fuck all that. That's what shit Crawford do right there. Shakur, Devin, all these little young niggas, they gonna have to raise their game with Boost performing like that. I gotta give credit, because that's the way niggas want to see niggas fight, bro. And I'm gonna give credit though. I'm T-Bud Crawford.
And he a finisher, bro. Like,
no, yeah, he a dog in there, bro. I give credit. Hey, he looked.
He putting himself in danger to entertain that shit. You gotta respect it, bro. You gotta
And that's the
respect
thing,
it.
though. And that's the thing what's gonna fuck him up, though. And that's the same thing happened to Roy Jones and Adrian Bronner. You gotta be more careful. You don't want to be too flashy out there, bro. Cause the right nigga catch you. Hey, I'm telling you, cause he didn't look that good when he got hurt, and he didn't recover for a while, bro.
Yeah,
For
nah.
a while.
Even the next round, like the beginning of the next round, I felt like he was still a little bit, maybe not all there. But again, that vulnerability made the fight exciting, bro. It's like, oh shit, now we know Xander could hurt him. Is he gonna get him again? So you on the edge of your seat.
Let me give Xander credit too, though. I know they trying to say he kneeled and shit. He did kneel, but if you paid attention, every time he got knocked down, bro, he stayed down to the last second. And
He was trying to get all the rest he could for sure.
So I ain't gonna say he kneeled and quit on that, bro. They kind of stopped it for him, bro, because he was gonna hop back up again. You could see he was waiting to that 8-9 came. He was gonna hop straight the fuck back up.
You tripping? You tripping?
He literally hop back up, bro.
Hell no. The ref asked him and he shook his head. No.
The corner came up and said something, and then the ref said the ref raved it off, bro. I promise you, the ref raved it off, bro.
I know for a fact my man shook his head. No, like they asked him, ref asked him, and he shook his head. Nah, it's over, bro. He shook his head.
I don't know about that.
He shook his head.
I don't think he did, bro. I think he's gonna get back up at the end, bro. I think he was, but he didn't have no more left in him, though. He was done. But shit, give Boost his fucking credit.
And they threw the towel in too. The team threw the towel in too.
Yeah, they threw the towel in, yeah. But he still didn't say that nigga Terrence Bud Crawford name. And then what he gonna say? I'm doing what Eddie say. He a smart nigga, smart decision. You know, Bud. That's why Bud tweeting shit.
Bro, Eddie taking him to the next level.
I'll come back for you, bro. Yeah, he is. But Bud telling you right now, I'll come back for you, bro. He telling you, bro. He ain't just tweeting for no reason. And now it's good that Bud didn't take the fight.
Jealousy.
The fight even bigger now.
He missing that spotlight. That's what he doing. He missing that spotlight.
Bro, we still bigger than Boots, bro.
He missing that spotlight.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. Shout out to Boots Ennis. Hey, he did his motherfucking thing. I ain't a fan yet, but he a couple fights from me becoming a fan, though. Keep doing your fucking thing, though. Help is on the way.
Salute. Mike in Omaha. Speaking of Bud, Terrence Crawford.
I know you've been tired of hearing about Terrence Crawford throughout the build-up to this fight, but he did tweet something that definitely seemed like in relation to this fight, without saying much, but given a tweet right after the fight. Any response to Terrence Crawford, who had something to say?
Yeah, we ain't worried about what you guys saying. He retired. We focus on tasking and taking over this division. We ain't worried about no retired fighters.
I know you.
He said we ain't focused on no retired fighters. Get your retired ass out of here, Terrence. Come back if you gonna come back. Sideline tweeting ass. We don't want them tweets. Fuck your tweets, man. We want boxing. Motherfucking whole boxing generation and turning a bunch of Twitter finger ass motherfuckers. Shit crazy. And they get mad at me. Oh, you ain't I ain't tough. I'm just calling it how it is. I ain't never say I could fucking fight. I ain't no fucking boxer. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Y'all motherfuckers done turned into a bunch of Twitter finger ass niggas and we ain't beat. Boots out here putting hands and feet on motherfuckers. We don't want to hear shit about no retired shit. Either you coming back to fight the motherfucker like we wanted your ass to do, or shut the fuck up, champ. Respectfully, too. Like, I don't want no problems with you. I know you always want to choke a motherfucker and body slam a nigga. I'm good. I seen what you did with J.L. Patai and Derek Chisora and Big Baby. I'm good. I'm not saying this at all to have you come up behind me and choke me like you did the white boy. I'm good. But, champ, stay the fuck off Twitter. We good. Phone lines are open. Two-tone is superstar, $2. Xander is 23. Bud ain't fighting any young lions. Tone ain't never gonna let that rivalry go. Joseph Harrison, $5. Great fight. Boots is nice and showed me he had dog in him. As hurt as he was, he never fell. It was how Floyd fought Mosley. Didn't back down. Culture, $5. Madrimov was putting hands on Bud. He nowhere near a fighter like Xander. And I also think Boots beat everybody on Crawford's resume. We ain't gonna do that game, but I also ain't agreeing with you on the Madrimov shit. Like, I don't know if Madrimov isn't better, and I don't know if Xander is better than Madrimov. I do like Madrimov's footwork. And while he lost to Bud and he lost to Vergil, those are high-level fights. Xander, this is his first elite-level fight with an elite. So, Vergil might have not won a title, but he got that fight with Madrimov. He got the fight with Boachuk. He's been on that top-tier level without a Strizap. We got Sean in the UK. Discord available, X Spaces available if you're looking to call in. Sean, you there?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it was an amazing fight last night. So I was very impressed. I was giving Xander a hard time yesterday. I didn't think he was that good, but he definitely proved that he's definitely a decent fighter. At this point, to see him take that knee though, that wasn't so good. But all in all, it was a good fight. I see you got the belt, so I'm going to keep this quick. I want to see Boots move on to Vergil or Fundora next. It's we got a new superstar on our hands, and I'm very excited. It's a good time, it's a good time to be a fan. He definitely won me over. He throws a lot of offensive punches, but he doesn't move his head enough. Though he's against Fundora or any high level punches, he might be in trouble. So you definitely needs to work on that head movement. And that Popeye guy, he wasn't nothingness, man. He was hyping him up and everything, man.
Man. I feel bad. I feel bad. Believe me. Anybody that watched him fight knows he fights better than that. But Whittaker might be that good, bro. He snuck that left hook in with the hand up and everything, bro.
Yeah, but before Whittaker goes for like them top guys you've mentioned, I want to know personally if he's better than Anthony Yard or Boatsy. I don't know that yet, so I'd like to see him get past that type of level first. Then we'll see what's really cracking with him. But yeah, he's very exciting fighter. I'm not gonna say young exciting, he's in his late 20s, but he's still got a good way to go. So yeah, Anthony Yard, Boatsy, someone like that. Callum Smith, I know he's trying to fight Bivol, so that might be a step too far anyway. But yeah,
it's funny you say that because yesterday Chris Mannix said he doesn't want those types of fights anymore. But I actually think an Anthony Yard fight is a good fight for him.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know who wins that. I don't know. And Emiliano Vargas, yeah, I'm not happy with him fighting at Southpaw. I think against a top level guy, he'll get hurt with the right hand. Adam Bazim or Mercado, those type of fights will hurt him defensively from that Southpaw position. But all in all, that was a good performance. He throws good punches. He's a very talented fighter. But I'd like to see him go back to orthodox and just do what he does best. But that guy was a good little fighter. The guy he fought. But yeah, it was a great card. But I know you got that bell going there, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, we just got hella callers. Believe me, I was gonna give more time, but my man started off with the counter punch, and him and Price, if you don't time them, they ain't never getting off.
Yeah, no. Who would you like to see Emiliano fight next? Adam Azim, is that a good fight?
Nah. I think Azim is too. Get out of here, bro. Azim has already been groomed. He's had a couple of good fights, good names. Emiliano didn't get any names. This is his first name right here.
But it's not your time.
Look at you trying to get an American name all quick, bro. Trying to pick him off early, bro. Relax, bro. Let's give him Cambosis. Former champ, kind of beat up already. See what he could do. Listen, just because a fighter like Cambosis is at the level of where Cambosis is at right now doesn't mean a guy like Emiliano could beat him, bro. Emiliano doesn't have that experience. He hasn't been on that stage. There's tricks. And look, and I've been wrong. I didn't think Boots was gonna get the stoppage. I thought Popeye would be more durable. I get it, but I don't know, man. I still believe that he will be competitive. George Kambosos, that is. I don't know. I mean, what else? I don't think he's ready for a Frank Martin. Maybe a Rancis. That's another former champ. Rancis Bartholomew, maybe. It's another former champ. Maybe those two would make for a good fight. I got Joseph Harrison, $5. They're not fighting the kid. Keep the hate over there. Acknowledge it was a great fight. Bud retired. Vergil has promotional issues. Enjoy the one fighting. Exactly. Vergil on the sideline. He didn't even fix his shit with Oscar. It's like, bro, you can't even fight, but you talking about shit. Debo, Dana White, 39 months on a prospect level. Appreciate you supporting Champ. If Xander had 2 more fights under his belt, look at emojis twice. I seen Malik Scott saying that. We can't do that, bro. Look. That was the beauty in this fight. That a 23-year-old kid wasn't afraid, bro. We gotta stop with the next day excuses, bro. We gave him credit for getting in there as a 23-year-old. Now we're gonna, fucking make an excuse because he's 23. It's just like, bro, get over it, bro. He lost. It's all good. It's only his first loss. Shit is all good. It's all good. I believe. Discord available, X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Rizzo, pardon me.
What up, Ness? What's going on? DMV in the building.
Champ.
Yo, man, that was a performance right there. That's the performance boost needed. That was his coming out party. Shout out to Xander though too, because that kid is tough. He really surprised me in this fight. And the whole beard shit. Like, listen, you either got a chin or you don't. All right. Frank Martin had a whole beard. He got his ass knocked the fuck out by Tank. Tyson Fury had a beard, got dropped by Wilder. That shit don't matter. You either got a chin or you don't. Boots showed he got a chin. He didn't go down. He fought through adversity. And in that third round, too, he was still punching, and he was still, you saw flashes of his defense, too, because Xander was throwing shots, and Boots was swaying back and forth. He was making a miss, and then he making a pay at the same time, that third round. But Xander took a lot of punishment like I thought. I told you it was going to end in the 7th round. I called the round, too.
You should have bet on that, boy.
You know what I'm saying? I called the round. I said it was going to be the 7th or 8th round. I said the 7th. And I knew it was gonna be body shots, and then he was gonna take him out how he wanted to do. But I think Xander took too much unnecessary punishment, especially in the 6th round.
Me too,
that
bro.
6th round, Boots in the 4th round, Boots hit him with like a Sugar Ray Leonard combination. Like that shit was fast as shit. I'm talking about the 4th round with that one, but the 6th round, he hit him with like 8 unanswered punches. And I'm looking like, yo, y'all might as well go ahead and save this kid so he can have a career after this fight. Go ahead and stop it now. Because he was just getting his ass whooped. Like, them punches was coming from everywhere. Hard, fast, accurate. Like, he took a lot of punishment. But Xander's tough, though. And you right, Ness. That nigga Vergil Ortiz, he a pussy for that shit. You had the opportunity to fight Boots, and you went and put a lawsuit against your own goddamn promoter because you was asking for too much money to try to fight Boots. Never been a champion. You turned down Xander. I don't want to hear nothing that motherfucker got to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. And Bud's a hater. You know what I'm saying? But you right. Bud's a hater, man. Like, he can't stand that Boots is, getting that shine. I mean, that's fight of the year candidate in my opinion.
He took
That's
his
fight of the
spot,
year.
bro. He was expecting to be hearing things like, "Oh, we need Bud back. Oh, he ain't no Bud. Stop comparing him to Bud." And it's the opposite. It's the opposite, bro.
Right.
He reminds us of Bud. We think he might be better than Bud.
Yeah, I would say like Boots got everything that you would want in a fight. He is very entertaining. Like he's never in a boring fight. He punching shit. You know what I mean? He put himself in a line of fire to entertain the crowd. Like I was an entertaining fight all the way through. That whole card was entertaining.
Hell
The whole
yeah.
card. I mean, Tucker dig deep. You know, that was a good fight. That was a close fight. I ain't gonna lie. But I mean, that was a good fight.
How
Vargas
close?
showed-
You didn't like the score 92-98 or some shit like that?
No, I didn't like the. I didn't like the score. I thought.
Really? You gave Cedeno more rounds than that. Okay.
I definitely did. Tucker was struggling.
Wow, struggling? Damn.
It was a good fight. It was a good fight, but
Yeah,
I just felt like
you just said Tucker was struggling.
them body shots was slowing Tucker the fuck down. That Dominican boy was crushing that body, and I felt them shots. I know Tucker did too because he was slowing the fuck down. But I was a close fight. Ben Whittaker did his thing. Emiliano Vargas did his thing. You know, but man, Boots is that guy,
feel
man.
like it's your time. But it's
Shout
not
out to
your
y'all.
time.
Appreciate you. We got hella callers. Be patient. If you jump off the line, you're putting yourself in the back of the line. Just saying. We was just on Discord. We gonna go from Discord to X, man. Only way we switching is if somebody counter. Brambo, what up? If you sent the counter and you feel like I ain't get to it, let me know.
Yo.
Yeah,
great night of boxing. Anybody that critiques Boots' performance, I mean, I guess you could say he was getting tagged, but I just think you gotta give props to Xander, man. Xander came back because after that first round, I didn't think it was gonna last long, which it really didn't last long. But Xander came back fighting. I think Xander was taken out of his strategy from the first bell. Boots came out jabbing, and he was catching Xander with them jabs early, and they were hard jabs too. And so I think Xander probably came out thinking he was going to try to box, and Boots bought the fight to him. And after he got dropped, he was kind of like in a daze, and I don't think he really had a plan B, honestly. But he fought hard, and that was just a great night. Ben Whittaker definitely had a nice little knockout. I want to see him fight Najee Lopez. That's who I want to see him fight. Juan Mon, shout out to Juan Mon. He probably gained himself a lot of little Puerto Rican support with his performance. I thought the Jahi Tucker score was good. I thought he won the fight. I got to go back and rewatch the early rounds. I missed the early rounds. I caught it like in round 6. So from round 6 on, I thought Jahi did his thing. Emiliano, good performance. Wouldn't mind seeing him versus Cambosis, and then eventually versus Gary Antoine Russell. I like that fight. I think he might be able to beat Gary Antoine Russell, to tell you the truth. But I know it would make money, because he gained some Hispanic support as well. It was a great card, man. You like cards like that where niggas is getting knocked out and you ain't got to stay up all night to wait on the main event. Like niggas is getting put out that ring quick.
They still made us wait 52 minutes.
Yeah, they did.
I timed it, bro. They still made us wait longer than an entire 12-round fight. They out of control. They're assholes.
Yeah, yeah, they did. But I was vibing, so I wasn't really minding it. I had been, man. Listen, this card lived up to all the hype, all the anticipation. There wasn't really much promotion, but then again, you didn't really need it, man. It was a packed house. I like the energy. Like I was telling my wife, I was like, man, can you feel that energy? Like you could feel the energy of them Puerto Ricans, man. Uh, it was raunchy in there, and just from watching it, you could feel it. So it was a great night, man. I can't wait to see Boots again. Put him in there with Josh Kelly. Let him get that third belt, and then undisputed versus Fundora.
You may feel like
All
it's your
right,
time,
Brandon,
but it's not your time.
counter Discord.
Yo, Ness, what's good, fam? How you feeling?
Chilling.
Yeah, man. Let me get this out the way. I'm about to get up and hit this gym. Yeah.
You go every day, huh?
Nah.
Oh,
Probably about
okay.
4 or 5 times a week. 4 or 5 times a week. But yeah, we got this card out the way. Now we got the big card this coming up Saturday, 4th of July in Cleveland, man. You know I'm popping out. My nigga Treese, the mayor of Ohio. I'm the governor. From north to south. Anything going on in Ohio, I'm gonna be there. Pop out. But I'm gonna start off with the Jahi Tucker fight. It was a good fight. I think his ring IQ and ring experience won him that fight. I think the other kid, the Dominican kid, he definitely has some talent, some natural ability, and some dimensions that could have helped him win that fight. And he had an 8-inch reach advantage. He throwing everything with bad intentions and shit, but second half of the fight when the pace slowed down, Jihad just knew how to fight that type of fight, jabbing, moving. That guy was following him around, kind of posturing, not letting his hands go. His corner and him just did not know how to make the adjustments to a slowed down fight. When they was banging in the middle of the ring, he was doing well. They was going back and forth. But once the pace slowed down, it became a pretty much like a sparring session for Jahai. And he won the fight. I had him winning the fight. I think like 6-4, 7-3. But yeah, so shout out to Jahi Tucker, man. He's a fucking dog. He's never in a shitty fight. I like that kid. Then you get to Ben Whittaker. I mean, Ben Whittaker is Ben Whittaker. You know, viral sensation. You know, explosive, good twitch, good reflexes, speed, power. Unorthodox fighter. He's got potential to be a big star, especially in the UK. I think they trying to build him up to, be the Matchroom's next golden goose once AJ kind of steps out of the way. Because he has everything, the swag, he talk good shit, got the style, charismatic, in and out of the ring. Uh, he did Popeye how I thought he would do Popeye. I mean, Popeye hasn't fought a whole bunch, hasn't gotten a lot of rounds in. He's just not on that level. I mean, Ben Whittaker, amateur background, silver medalist, just tremendously talented fighter, and he wasn't going to beat that kid. I mean, what's next for him? I think somebody said Najee Lopez. That's a great fight, him and Najee. I don't think that happens next. Another good fight that I wouldn't mind seeing him and Atif Oberton. That'd be a good fight that don't happen next. I think they're gonna keep it UK. Zach Shelley coming off that David Morrell win. That's a good step up for him. Him and Zach Shelley, him and Joshua Buatsi. Stuff like that is what you probably could expect for him next. And if he can get those guys up out of there in dominant fashion, maybe one more. The issue with him is in order to get a belt or a big name, you got to beat a Bivol, Better Beaver, Benavidez. And I don't know if he'll ever really be ready for one of them three dudes, but he can't duck forever because the motherfucker he's about to be 30. So he's got to start kind of putting the pedal to the metal. But he is very, very talented. Same with Emiliano Vargas. He has a little more time. If I'm top ranked, man, they got a star on their hands with that dude. He's got the look. He can really be a Mexican heartthrob sensation type motherfucker. If I'm them, I'm not rushing that, man. I'm not rushing the work. I'm not cutting the work. I'm gonna put him in there with about 4, 5 more cans, get him about 4 or 5 more highlight reel knockouts, and build me a fucking pay-per-view attraction, man. He's got the last name. He's got the last name on his side. He's got speed, power, skills. Decided to fight Southpaw before the fight, just testing some shit out. And Bryce Mills was tough. Bryce Mills was game, landing good punches. He did a good job. And let me just get both calls, Ness, because I'm about to go to the gym and shit. Uh, he looked good. Emiliano looked good.
You may
So
feel like it's your
if I'm
time,
them,
but it's not your time.
I'm not gonna rush that. I know a lot of these younger guys these days, they be quick to I want a title fight in 12, 13 fights and but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Try to become a pay-per-view attraction if I'm Emiliano. So I'll put him in there with a Cambosis, somebody at that level, or shit, somebody a little less than that, and just keep on racking up the highlight reels. And then in a year or two, put him in there at about 25 or 8 years of age for a title shot. But he looked damn good. And then you got Boots. I give Xander credit for the heart. He had heart last night, but other than that, he took an ass whooping, bro. He took an ass whooping outside of that third round. He took a beating. That shit didn't look too much different from David Benavidez and Zerto. Like from round one, once I seen the discrepancy in hand speed, I knew what it was. I'm like, oh, if Xander's gonna stand in the pocket, he's at a huge hand speed disadvantage. He's about to get fucked up. And he just couldn't withstand the barrage of punches Boots was just gonna be able to let off on him in that fight. For every one or two punches he throwing, Boots landing 5 or 6 of them shits. And that's why he got dropped that first round. He just could not get out of the way of that shit, man. His head stayed on the line. And you can't keep your head on the line with a guy with the hand speed and accuracy of Jaron Boots Ennis. He put on a fucking performance. I mean, that was a brutal ass beating. Like I said, outside of round 3, and Boots did a good job of weathering the storm, gathering himself. From then on, it was more ass whooping. Xander would land an occasional big shot, but it just wasn't enough, bro. It was clearly he was just outgunned. It was pretty devastating to me. Like I said, I give Xander all the respect in the world for showing the heart, but if that game plan was terrible. You do not stand in the middle of the ring with a guy with the firepower and hand speed of a Boots Ennis when you don't have elite timing or hand speed your damn self. You just gonna get beat up, and that's what happened. He got the shit beat out of him. I don't know what the game plan was. I thought he was gonna stick and move. That was gonna be his best chance. At least stick and move, use the perimeter of the ring, at least for the first half of the fight. Work the body a little bit, stab jab to the body to slow Boots' legs down. But he came out guns blazing in the middle of the ring, ready for a firefight, which made for entertainment. Don't get me wrong, it was very entertaining, but he wasn't gonna win that fight. He wasn't gonna win that fight. I knew the shit was over 30 some seconds into the fight. Boots is special, man. Boots is an elite level talent. Did he show some flaws in the defensive? Yeah, he likes to throw that overhand right. And when he misses it, he keeps that hands down and chin up. So a guy that can counter punch and timing can take advantage of some of those defensive flaws. But Xander wasn't able to do it. So Boots, I don't think there's a guy in the division I would favor to beat Boots. I think him and Vergil is the most competitive fight, but I got him pretty much favored to beat everybody at
You may
154.
feel like it's your time,
But he looked great yesterday.
but
But
it's
that's
not your
my
time.
call, Ness.
Brandon in Cincinnati, appreciate you. Discord available, fellas. X Spaces also available. We got Joseph Harrison, $5 back at us, pound for pound, number dos in the chat. And he says, Lord, we got to pop up. What the hell? Bear with me. All right. He says, if was a fifth, we'd be drunk. Stop the excuses. Lord fucking pop up. Sorry, man. Let's see. All right. Stop the excuses. It's like saying if Bud fought Spence before the accident. Stop it. Bud was the better man. So is Boots. Joseph back with another 2. In regards to them saying Xander needed 2 fights. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, it is what it is. Announcers said as the arena fills with weed smoke. Pristine Sports member for 29 months on a prospect. Then they announced the weed. That's what's up. Work hard and chill. $2. Matchroom have a win over Top Rank. Yup, they finally got one. S. Swizzy V, welcome to the prospect level. Salute. Damian Carter, what up? Damian Carter, are you there? King, Essex, New Jersey. Are you there? Who that TV? You out of here. See you later, alligator.
Yo.
Yo.
Top of the morning.
Salute.
First of all, shout out to you on this fitness journey, my brother. It's a great piece of content you got running. Me and the wife are definitely tuned in. Super to you on that, and definitely we checking for that one.
I
That's first and
appreciate you,
foremost.
man.
Nah, for sure. Health is wealth. And I've told, my brothers and sisters in the community, I stepped away from a lot of the hosting responsibilities to engage more in my health and wellness. And so, I'm out here feeling good, but I got to connect with the skipper and get on that Reddit and then pep. So, I see you on the other side soon.
Let's do it.
Talking about being on the other side, let me jump right into the motherfucking thing with my man, Jahi Tucker. Tim Bradley, he got this one wrong. And he maybe felt some things personally. There's a long tradition of people not embracing the father-son relationship within boxing. Man, Tim Bradley got this one wrong. We saw Jahi Tucker outbox a dangerous puncher. No shade, but he's Dominican. He's dangerous, but he's Dominican. He was chilling in the Heights before the fight. So, now I'm bullshitting, but seriously, Jahi Tucker put on a magnificent performance in a dead division. 160 is a shit division. Shout out to my man Denzel Bentley, though. Fuck off to the fake, the Kazakh piece of shit, Janebek, the steroid Kazakh. Fuck him. And I would like to see Jahi Tucker and Denzel Bentley somehow solidify or right that division. We still got Adames, whether he's at 160 or 168, I can't even fucking recall, but that's how shitty 160 is. But salute to Jahi Tucker, salute to his pops, and salute to Long Island, salute to New York. Let's get into right away. I want to get to this Boots Zayas thing, man. Boots is a hell of a fighter. It sounds like Phil, a hell of a fighter. I just don't like that people, is Crawford retired? He playing pickleball with Shakur and Jazz Prince or some shit. We're not worried about what Terrence Crawford, and I love Terrence Crawford. We're just not worried about what he's doing. This is Boots Ennis' moment. So whatever the fuck Terrence Crawford would have did, if he would have did, he ain't fucking doing it. I heard somebody just say it. If it was a split, we'd all be, fuck all of that. This is Boots' moment. Boots been walking down that legacy since 147. He's doing it at 54. I don't give a shit what Terrence Crawford is doing right now. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to those monstrous, devastating punches. And guys, let's remember, we do notice his boxing. We've only seen 2 fighters in the history of this shit be that evasive. So I haven't heard it yet because I don't tune in much, but he take too many punches. Well, who the fuck are you? Neo in the Matrix? You dodging every goddamn punch? Who the fuck is elusive besides Shakur and Floyd? Like, come on. He's taking punches because he's standing in the fire. He could now. Again, Jahi Tucker, similar type fighter. He had to box or else he would have not got the win. So sometimes when you like brawling and sometimes you got to box. Boots is in there fighting in fights that he probably could make easier. But then if he doesn't, then we're not entertained. Don't do the resume shit. Take it for what it is. And what we have is the new king of 154. He's been announced. Let's get that fucking duck Fundora in the ring. You tall fucking duck hanging in the window like one of them ducks in Chinatown with them glazed ducks in the window. You and your sister. So, yeah, man, it was a great night for boxing for
Glazed duck
sure.
is crazy. I remember them shits hanging.
That's Fundora, glazed
You may
duck.
feel like it's your time, but
I'm
it's not
out.
your time.
Peace. Discord available. X Spaces also available for anyone looking to call in. Now is the time. Yes, sir. Now is the time. We got, that was on Discord, which means we're going to, that was X. We're going to Discord. King Born, what
Hey,
up?
yo, y'all hear me, right? Hey, yo, listen, man. Live chat, power chat. Yo, my man, fuck all that. Now, word on the street is your man rehydrated up to 180 pounds. This the whole shit with Boots. I call Boots the David Blaine of boxing. Nobody's talking about that 5th round uppercut. Where the fuck that shit came from, yo? When you watch that shit, y'all, I thought he had slipped. All the Puerto Ricans was like, ooh, oh shit. You know what I mean? Yo, they could have stopped that shit in the 5th round, bro. And let me tell y'all something, man. Boots, I always tell y'all, one of my favorite fighters is Emiliano Augustus, right? I like that unorthodox wild shit. Everybody know that, right? You could say Boots, did I say this? A combination of the Drunken Master, Emiliano Augustus, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Yes, I said it. Live chat, power chat. I'm telling y'all right now, yo, the shit is wild, bro. Let me tell y'all something. We love Bud, just stay retired, man. You don't gotta prove nothing. Leave this man alone. They talking all this shit about, yo, when it come to Xander, right? And I got more respect for him. I didn't like all that blonde tip shit, that Vidal Sassoon, Bad Bunny shit in his hair. But yo, he's gracious. He knew he got his ass whipped. And motherfuckers talking about he had a rematch clause. Yo, my man, leave that shit alone. He didn't make no excuses. He just got destroyed, yo. And listen, the reason why I call Boots the Drunken Master, yo, did you see? Okay, he got hit. Yeah, we know he got to work on his defense. Yo, my man, when you doing all this sidestep and shit and not getting hit, dude, Boots is a problem. The only thing, I'm going to say something controversial, y'all, he ain't fucking with my son, Fedora. Because why? He got to fight a man that has a 7-inch height advantage, 5'10" to 6'6", 6'5", and got a 6-inch reach advantage. So that's going to be his toughest fight. Yo, my man, all that shit about, what's your man name, Vergil Ortiz? Yo, listen, that's right for Boots. Only way you gonna beat Boots, you gotta have power, and you gotta probably outthink him. But dog, it ain't nobody in 154. You saw Devin Haney. Devin Haney didn't say nothing. All these dudes is looking like I'm telling y'all right now, he's the David Blaine of boxing. He's a magician. Call him the drunk magician. Drunken Master style mixed with fucking Sugar Ray Leonard, bro. And when it comes to Ben Whittaker, yo, Ben Whittaker, he's like a poor man magician, but yo, that fucking shit was wicked. And the problem with y'all dudes gotta
You may feel like
understand
it's your
is,
time,
yo, Ness, I'm out. Peace,
but
peace,
it's not your
peace,
time.
man. Love y'all.
All right. Damian Carter.
Ness.
Hey, Mr. Carter. What up, Chin?
Yo, that beard on your boy or their boy. I don't know who boy it is. It ain't my boy Boots. Look the suspect. It looked the suspect as hell. It got cracked twice. All that hype they've been doing on Boots, everybody been giving Boots. It didn't show up that night. Zayas came out there and showed he had a lot of heart, a lot of grit, and I'm glad he put something on Boots' ass. Your boy Cortez, him and his whole family was quiet when Boots got cracked. This man got loud after the dude finally won. So I can imagine how many people were just sitting there quiet when they seen their hype superstar looking vulnerable. I'm proud of Zayas. I'm really a fan of him now. I'm gonna keep rooting for him. I don't think one loss is going to determine that like he's a bum. As long as he keeps that same energy, young bull, I'm happy for him. Uh, I think Emilio. I didn't see the fight before Emilio, but well, I seen the Ben Whittaker fight. I don't know. It looked like the guy. Yeah, I say Popeye is good, but he looked like a. It looked like a bum to me. He was outclassed from the start of the fight. He looked scared, and I seen the fear in his eyes. I'm like, oh, he finna lose. He came there to lose. And with all the bullshit fights that's not being put together by corrupt promotions founded by Cortez, I expect him to come there to lose. And I think they stopped the fight early because they didn't want Ben Whittaker showboating. I think that we here in America, we don't want to see you showboating against bums. We know when you're fighting bums. Maybe they don't know it in the UK, but we know when you're fighting bums. And that's what they end up fighting. And we didn't want to see the showboating because then we're going to tell you, you got to fight somebody for real. You got to fight a real fighter. And Popeye ain't it. Popeye wasn't it. And as the more he talked, the more softer I thought he was. Cheerio bullshit, mate, and all that goofy shit he's saying. He sounded like a goofball. He sounded softer and softer. So they cut the fight early when she was gonna beat Buddy regardless. Maybe it shouldn't even took to the second round. And then they should have cut his talking early. I like that dude Emilio. I want to see him fight I want to see him fight again. I'm gonna check out some of his other fights. I like his feet work. He was moving around. The kid he fought seemed like a really tough dude. Just didn't have his IQ wasn't there. He was letting Emilio keep his foot on the outside and being able to walk him right into punches. I think that was about it, man. In Border Wars, I'm gonna do the same thing to that boy Shoulders.
Shoulders, he locked in. He locked in. He tagged me on some shit. He locked
You
in.
may feel like it's your time, but it's not your
But
time.
you younger, I think. He like 41, right? How old are you?
44.
Oh, shit.
I'm on his ass.
Damn, you look young, though. Salute. Thought you
No,
was younger than him.
No, I'm definitely younger than him. Not that much. I'm 38 now, 38.
Oh, all right.
I'm on his ass. But no, it's gonna be a good show. Hey, that boy Cortez. Even though I don't like him and Yancey showing us up, because me and Shoulder's supposed to make a really good witch collar. Cortez bringing some fire. He really probably gonna be the main event that night. He brings some fire before the fight, during the fight, and even probably after. Maybe not after. That'll probably be the star afterwards. But before the fight and during the fight, it's gonna be lit. Yeah, I encourage everybody to show up. He surprised me with what he plan on doing. So, and the showmanship is gonna be elite.
Nice.
He could become entertained. So I'm excited about it. But yeah, man. I hope Shoulders out there getting ready because I plan on putting him down. I'm gonna walk his ass down. It's gonna be a good one.
Well, let me get to these callers, Damon. Can't wait.
Yes, sir.
Next week,
Appreciate you.
it goes down. Border Wars, July 4th, Castleberry, Florida. DM me for Eventbrite information so you can have a seat versus standing, or for hotel information, as we have a deal with the Caribbean Royale and you get to stay there at a discounted rate, parking included, breakfast included. You know, we got Slime. What up?
What's that word?
What it do? Champ.
You know, shit, was sitting here counting my money. You know what I mean? Got it right on cow shot. Every prediction came true. Won us a couple dollars. It was a good night. But man, Boots need Bud. I ain't gonna lie to you. question was, is he a superstar? Boots need Bud. He needs that fight for real. Like, this was on the boxing side. We know how important this fight was. You know what I mean? Xander had never really been in there with elite competition, but this is Bud's biggest moment. But Boots' biggest moment. But I ain't gonna lie, a Bud comeback for Boots. I think that's what push him over the edge for real. Other than that, you get a Vergil fight. All right, the Fundora fight will probably do it too as well. Just the spectacle of that fight. I think Boots definitely could be the one to take Fundora out. And look at Xander though. Xander looked good. Xander looked good as far as the heart. You know what I mean? I don't think he fought the right fight, but he gave an explanation after the fight. Did you hear that? You know what I'm saying? His post fight interview. I think he explained why he ended up standing in the pocket. His legs was gone. He couldn't box. He got caught in the first round. He couldn't box. You can go back and watch his post fight interview. He explains it. He's like, yeah, my legs was gone, and it took a round or two for my legs to come back for me to be able to box, and I was already in a firefight. So I think Boots playing from the beginning. Once he felt his punch, he felt like he could take it, and then he got hurt. In the third, and he came back. That's what champions do. Everybody been hurt. Bud been hurt. Everybody been hurt before. It's just, you think you'll get in the ring 20, 30 times in a professional career and not get hurt? You crazy. It's just gonna be about, can you work through it and can you recover? And to your point, what degree are you hurt? You know what I mean? I don't think Bud has ever been hurt that long. You know what I mean? I don't think Bud's ever been hurt that long. Bud doesn't have an official knockdown, right? He never was officially put down.
Nah.
But we all know what we saw. I'm a Bud. I fuck with Bud. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Bud supporter, but truth is the truth. What was that? Mean Machine? Or he went to go, and it was tricky because he was like trying to get his bearings, and he went to go grab, and he slipped. You know what I mean? So is that a knockdown or is it not? But because the punch came, he was like fighting through it. But if you've been in the gym and really seen this all type of like delayed reactions to punches sometimes, you know what I mean? You'll hit a dude, they may step away or make a move, and then their legs buckle. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes a punch is still having its effect on you, though. Right immediately after the impact, you don't drop, or you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't look like it affected you, but it's hit. Sometimes be that little delayed reaction. I think that's what happened with Bud. As far as with Boots, he was able to keep his composure and maintain and stay in the fight. I think in that situation, if Xander had not took the early damage in that first round, had not had those issues with his legs, he might have had a little bit more to get, to maybe knock Boots down. I don't know if he would have got him out of there, but maybe knock Boots down. But it's a fight, and you just gotta commend Xander for saying fuck it. Basically, I can't box. I'm gonna fight this dude, because he could have just. Everybody, I don't know. It's like I'm on X. You know what I'm saying? I'm in these different discussions about boxing. It seemed like some people's opinion is that Xander quit, and it's like, Xander ain't quit. Xander did not quit. He would have been out there still fighting and got finished for real. I think that his corner just seen it when they day.
You may feel like it's your time,
Hold it down.
but it's not your time.
All right. Appreciate you. We got David Maldonado X.
Yeah, man. Good morning, Ness.
Morning.
I predicted Boots was gonna win. I'm finally been right because I was wrong for a long time, bro. Boots destroyed Xander Zayas, and this could be a dangerous loss for Xander Zayas because I said that this is not Canelo, School, and Floyd. Boots beats you up like Trinidad did David Reed and Fernando Vargas. Zayas showed tremendous heart in the fight, but at the end of the day, Boots did what Xander said he was going to do. He snatched his heart when it all came down to it. He beat him up physically, brutally, and then took the man's will and made him take the infamous Puerto Rican knee. So it's going to be hard if Xander can come back to be an elite fighter after this type of beating because it's happened to young fighters before that were fresh and still weren't able to bounce back. I hope he does bounce back. As far as Bud Crawford talking crazy on Twitter, he needs to enjoy retirement. If you're not coming back to fight Boots, shut up, man. Shut up and just enjoy retirement, bro. Boots Ennis, he did show flashes to Sugar Ray Leonard as far as like with the combinations, the way that he finishes you off. You know, I've always been high on Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis is one of my 3 favorite fighters in this generation today, along with Tio and Canelo. You know what I mean? I never really mentioned Canelo because everybody else be praising him. But Boots Ennis definitely is a star. I could see him beating Fundora because Boots likes to shoot that overhand right. That's a signature punch that he can use to clip and knock Fundora out. As far as the other fights on the card was a great card. A lot of excitement, a lot of stoppages. Jahi Tucker, another good fighter that I like. He outboxed Euri Cedeno, very impressive. Emiliano Vargas, just like Brandon was saying, he definitely has superstar potential. He fights pretty good. He's the best one out of his brothers. He got the look as well to be like a sort of like a Oscar De La Hoya, like a Ryan Garcia, like a Latin heartthrob. You know what I mean? Who else? Ben Whittaker. First time I ever seen Ben Whittaker. I heard a lot about him. I seen a lot of his highlights. I didn't see any of the showboating, but maybe the fight, because the fight didn't go long enough for that. And yeah, it was a good card, man. Good night of boxing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go. Usually I go to these events, but I had a lot of things personal I had to take care of, so I had to sit this one out. But for Jaron Boots Ennis, I'm hoping that we get either the Vergil Ortiz fight next, Sebastian Fundora fight next, or Josh Kelly. But I don't think Eddie Hearn is gonna feed Jaron Ennis the Josh Kelly fight. Now, Ness, what time is this fight with Raul Valenzuela today?
Probably 10 o'clock. They always do fucking Paramount at 10 o'clock, bro.
All right. Say less, man. The Stars born, Jaron Boots Ennis, man. I picked it, bro. I told you I can't just rock with Puerto Ricans unless you show me that you special. I'm not doing that shit no more. You
You
pretty
may
Puerto
feel like
Rican,
it's
bro.
your time,
Dan's just not special.
but it's not your time.
He got special heart, but he don't got special talent.
Al in the
Round
Bay.
round one is crying somewhere right now too. Wherever round one is at, man. I can't wait till
Al in the Bay. Tito La Voz.
What up? What up? What up? Buenos dias.
What up?
Man, yes, sir. That was I think I witnessed history in the making yesterday. I think I witnessed the beginning of the making of a superstar. You know, I only made it. I saw the ass end of that the Jahi Tucker fight. Um, honestly, by the way that the fight ended, I thought Dominican Buddy won. All the shit he was doing jumping jacks and beating on his own fists and all that. I was like, damn, he win? And Jahi had that swole eye, right? So from what I'm gathering on the show, Jahi caught that eye at the second half of the fight. Yeah, is that what happened?
Yeah, it started swelling in the second half.
Yeah, okay. I figured that much, and then and I like I said, I can't say much to that because I didn't get home on time. But yeah, man, Ben Whittaker made Popeye look below average, man. That was a straight up destruction. That was a fucking destruction. And Emilio Vargas, shout out to him for going out there in southpaw. Has he always been he's right-handed, isn't he?
Yeah, nah, he did that for that fight, bro. Talented.
Yeah. That shit was amazing, bro. Like, and you know what I did like too was that he stuck to the southpaw. He didn't switch. You know what I mean? It would have been, you know, getting caught in mid transition when you switch from southpaw to orthodox is one of the dumbest things. You know, those are the things you beat yourself up for, because you know you didn't you didn't deserve that, right? Or you deserve that knockdown, you know. And of course, man, you know, what was that kid Mills? What was that kid? Miles, the white kid, the co-main.
Yeah, Bryce Mills.
Bryce Mills, man. Bryce Mills. The kid showed up, but he just didn't have it, man. You know, didn't fucking have it. You know, kind of like Xander. You know what I mean? Of course, Xander did way better than Bryce, but I'm moving on to the main event now, and you know what? I feel like Xander put out a very good, you know, technique. This is a great testament for technique. This is how far technique without God gifted ability will get you. Because I don't think the man has any God gifted ability. I think the man is a man like everyone else, right? He wasn't blessed with no real talent or none of that shit, but he's got heart, he's got smarts, and he's got good technique. You know what I mean? And that's how far this got him. But he ran into Boots, a person with heart, and he showed it last night, man. He bit down and he fucking fought his ass off, right? He got everything. Boots has everything. Boots is like the second coming of Bud, which might be the third coming of Ali. Nah. I take that back because Ali got defeated before. So I don't know. I don't know what to call that, but I know what it is that Boots has all that plus the talent and the God gifted speed, man. So I was super happy with how the fight went last night. I didn't think that those 7 unanswered punches deserved a stoppage. Just because the referee is in there and he sees it and he didn't look glassy, you know what I mean? But what the fuck do I know, right? And the last thing I'm gonna say, because I know you're timing everybody now, right? Tell me you grew up around weak men without saying you grew up around weak men. You getting on Twitter and throwing shade on a man's win on the best win of his career says a whole lot about you as a person. And I love the way Boots responded to Terrence. He said, "We ain't worried about retired fighters, man. You know, go sip your mojitos or your Mai Tais in your lawn chair, man. You retired now. Cut it out." And Vergil, you were relevant.
But it's not your time.
Vergil is a non-competitor in this thing right now. That's my call. Peace.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Mike Nice. You. What
It
up?
was goody.
What up?
Shout out Boxing Voice, TBV, you know the vibes. Yeah, the skills pay bills on YouTube. Yeah, that's just who. Listen, shout out to the Barclays. Brooklyn was lit last night, for real, for sure. And shout out to Boots Gated fans. Xander brought a lot of them out, and they, you know, them Bulls turned to Boots by the end of the night, you know, and yeah, Xander is a great fighter. You know, his coach, excellent coach. I knew, you know, they probably seen something. I knew they was gonna make a judgment. Boots is just like that. He's hard headed. This is gonna be him his whole fucking career. He might get sparked one day, but it don't matter. Y'all haters gotta shut the fuck up. He's a great fighter. He's gonna bust a lot of ass. Excuse my language. He's just gonna do that. And one day he might get his ass. So what? It's boxing. You know what I mean? We love great fight. I became even more of a Xander fan. I ain't hear, first of all, that post fight interview. Damn, I ain't see it this morning because I got to watch it back. And that post fight interview, man, Xander Xander's a hell of a super classy fighter. I never seen nobody take a L, and I ain't making no excuses. He was the better man, not the way. Yo, Xander is a great fighter, man. For real, got to give him that classy. We love it, man. For real. Undercards was great. I think the refs stopped the fights too soon in the undercards, but they let Xander rock because he got a great chin. Shout out. Who was it? Harvey Doc, I think. Um, yeah, he let Xander rock out because he had a great chin, showed resilience, but at the end of the day, that's just who Boots is. Like a Meldrick Taylor, he want to fight. You know what I mean? Vergil, stop yapping on Twitter. Get up there. If you gonna do what you knock him the fuck out, then go prove it. Otherwise, you know what I mean, you got to shut up. I always said, Bud is a sniper. He might fuck around and seriously hurt Boots, but Boots could fuck up Bud. It could go either way. Boots just like that. He was disciplined in the first round. Came out, used that great jab. After that, the boy's a killer. He want to fuck you up. He want to entertain the crowd. He love to hear the crowd go crazy. You know what I mean? Looking at that's just who he is, man. Boxing fans enjoy him for what he is, man. And stop the criticism, yo. It's great for the sport. Boots is great for the sport. Xander is great for the sport. Let's keep this going. Yeah, thank you for the time, Ness. Appreciate it. TDV salute.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. Discord available.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
Trilosphily, $2. Boots got things from Canelo. No cap. Y'all terrible. Billy Cruz, $5. Better stop this Boots glaze before Bud come back to stop this Boots glaze. I'm telling you. Face with Hardin from the nose. Rolling on the floor laughing. 100 emoji. We got Alex Vega.
Yo, can you hear me?
We do.
Yeah, good morning. Uh, yeah, it is morning. All right. Salute to the chat, man. I love y'all girls. Appreciate the topic, man. And wow, that was man, that was a great fight card, bro. I didn't really get to see the first main card fight with Tucker Cedeno. I only really could kind of like take a glance at it every now and then, but it looked like a pretty competitive fight. So I think a lot of us thought that I might be fight of the night, but I mean, it was hard to predict what was going to come the next two, I think. And man, Ben Whittaker, bro, when his fight came on, it took all the attention in my house. Everyone was interested to see what he would do, and he put on a performance, man. Too quick, too good. I mean, he destroyed. He absolutely destroyed Popeye. He put Popeye into that pipe and smoked him. That was extremely impressive. Everyone wants, I think, everyone at my house is definitely willing to see Ben Whittaker again. He made a very good impression. Everyone was laughing at Popeye's, gimmick, and he turned out to look like a real gimmick in there because there was just a huge disparity in skill, and we saw the results. So, man, that was I really enjoyed watching Ben Whittaker. So I see people saying that they thought the stoppage was premature. That's crazy. Why do people want to see dead bodies? I don't get it. The co-main, I have to take my hat off to Emiliano Vargas. He showed me real promise. To fight that fight Southpaw. He's once again, he showed he got some grit, but his timing. Some people think he's really fast. I mean, he has speed, but his timing really is nice. And that shot to drop Bryce before they called it. That was beautiful. That was truly beautiful. So Emiliano put dirt in my face for all that shit I was talking. That was nice. I gotta give that man a lot of respect, and now I definitely want to see. I definitely am ready to see how he progresses. Main event was a motherfucking movie, just like I predicted. movie at the fight party. Salute to everyone that came out. Shout out Ray Rodriguez. We had a great time, and everyone was locked in. I had my USA flag with my Puerto Rico flag, and we was flip flopping, man, because that fight was dramatic. It gave me everything I wanted. We saw Boots. You could see the athleticism, his skill in the beginning. I mean, you can just see he's just too fast, too powerful for Xander in that first round. Xander took him a couple rounds, and wow, I was truly shocked when he hurt Boots in that, what was that, third round. Boots survived it, and it actually hurt Xander right at the end of that round. And then it was literally basically Boots to ass after that. Boots looked absolutely amazing. He's always going to have, I think, defensive flaws that people can find shots, but I don't know if people can survive the hurricane of Jaron Boots Ennis, one of the best fighters in the world, and he proved it last night. Appreciate the
It
time,
may
man,
feel
and
like it's your
we definitely want
time,
to see Boots versus
but
anybody
it's not your time.
from here forward.
All right. All right. Bands, what up?
You got me, Des?
We got you. Bands.
Hey man, look, man, this is wild, bro. I missed I watched every fight, but I missed the main event. I had to go back and replay it. I was out last night. I was watching on my phone the entire night. And when I say, bro, that was a great fight card, I already knew it was gonna be a great fight card, but I just want to start off with just saying, bro, my motherfucking bet, bro. I had Emiliano Vargas TKO knockout. I had Jahi Tucker decision. Shout out to Jahi Tucker, you know what I'm saying? And I had fucking TKO by Boots. I already knew that was gonna happen. And then I also had a decision by Ben Whittaker. So Ben Whittaker messed up my $10 to $450. I almost put 20 on it and made 900, but luckily I saved myself $10 because damn, I wish I would have knew he was gonna get that knockout early. I would have, cause I think the knockout was minus 500 for Ben Whittaker. So I was like, I'm not really making no money, so let's just go to decision. And I mean, he impressed. He showed up. I watched that fight, and that was a master class. Well, not necessarily a master class, but he just showed he was levels above that guy early on. I think he caught him with that left. It was it a left check hook or something like that, or was it a left straight? What was that shot that Ben Whittaker hit him with? Was it a left hook or a straight?
Um,
You don't
I
recall?
think it was a straight left.
Yeah, straight level. Okay. Yeah, man, right on the chin, bro. He had his yeah, because he even had his hand up protecting his face. So yeah, it went straight down the pipe. Yeah, I remember that
Oh
now.
no,
But
no,
man,
no.
that
If you're talking about when the hand was up, there was a left hook.
oh, it was the hook. So the hook got in there.
Yeah.
I thought so. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm right then. Yeah, yeah. I remember that. Okay. So yeah, man, that was a nice little decision right there, man. Timing. So shout out to Ben Whittaker. But yeah, man, I messed up on my money. I already knew Boots was gonna do this. I've been on the show. I just woke up maybe like 20 minutes ago, and I haven't heard any crows. Like I know there's so many people that went against Boots, then pick Boots. Now they're just trying to say, oh, I seen the superstar. Oh, we gotta give him his flowers. No, get your fucking crow, bro. Like we've been telling y'all what Boots was about. Like yes, he's gonna get hit. That's the fighting style, bro. Like Tank got the same fighting style. These Dula got the same fighting style, but these guys got chins, bro. Like they take that shit. I didn't really see when Boots got buzzed. 'Cause like I said, I missed the main, so I was replaying it when I was out last night. I didn't see when he got buzzed and started to hold on, but I seen when he did get hit a couple of times on the replays when I watched it back when they showed like the replay highlights of the third round. But yeah, man, that's what happens when you try to get in there and you want that firefight, man. So shout out to Boots, he's the new king. And like I said, all these Bud fans, bro, get your dick out the dirt.
It
He's
may
not
feel like
here.
it's your
You know, it's
time,
Boots time, man.
but it's not your time.
Dula!
All righty then. All righty then. Phone lines, we're keeping it moving. It is open and available. We got Barachu, $2. Or Baruch, $2. Boots put belt to ass from Baltimore to Maryland. Machine Gun Matt Garces, $2. The Puerto Rican flag knee emoji claims another one. Mad Bet 100, $5. Deli Joseph Tanquil, Vega, beat me to the punchline. It was Boots to Zayas, and Ben took the pipe and smoked Popeye like Cardine spinach. It was Boots to Zay Ars. Oh, Zay Ars, like UK. UK for ass. Discord available. X spaces available. Who we just went to? We was on what? That was Dula, right? So we got to go to you know the name of it. JT in the building. JT in the building.
I'm here, Nuts.
We
Can you hear
hear
me?
you. We hear you.
Yeah, man. I called in and listened to some of these callers. I don't know I don't know if they know the definition of being exposed. Cause like it's a boxing match, and I mean you take punches. So exposed is where a fighter clearly gets caught and then loses. Doesn't win the fight. I mean, Boots got caught. But after that, well, first actually he hurt Xander in the first round, and then I forgot when he got caught. I think it was second or third round, and then he hurt him again. Bruce hurt him in that round, or the ending of it. But look at the result of the fight. You know, to me that showed it was a hell of a fight. Xander came to fight, and you got to give Xander his respect. But like we were saying before, Xander was just a little too young, a little too early for that fight. Maybe we would have saw a different fight with a few more fights of experience coming from Xander. But we know Xander was clearly the bigger guy in there. So whoever gonna give Boost his credit, you gotta look at all those things. Xander was the bigger guy in there. Boost might have been the more experienced guy. But when Boots sat down and got clipped or got hurt, buzzed, whatever you call it, he sat there and fought him and he still stopped the dude. So all is exposed, which is crazy. Second, Bud is only responding because they keep bringing and mentioning Bud Crawford name in it like he's supposed to. Not giving him his flowers because he won. Bud is entitled to do that. At the end of the day, every time we hear these interviews, they keep bringing up Bud name, and Boots run around saying he'll stop him. It's like he's supposed to do. So Bud is entitled to respond. That's not hating. That's just letting people know. Bud feel if he would have hurt Boots like Xander clipped him or buzzed him, we know for a fact Bud normally gets people out of there. So that's what I took from the tweet. But Bud responded back. But like he's entitled to his opinion, man. As far as Victor Ortiz, I want to see that fight. You know, everybody thinking now, because they always think when they gotta see somebody, something happened to the person, they give them more confidence or they give them a better game plan to prepare. Because Vergil probably feeling if Boots sit in the pocket with him, he can flip him and hurt him as well. So I definitely want to see that fight. I got Boots at 54 against anybody. Fundora, Vergil
You may
Ortiz.
feel
I
like
got
it's your
Boots
time,
being
but it's not your
undisputed.
time.
But I guess that's my call.
Richo. Actually, Rich, you gotta wait one more time. All Madden. What up? All Madden. Gotta unmute. One time. Richo.
Yo.
Yo.
What's good, man? Give me my crow, man. Give me my crow soup, man. Shit crazy.
You got it.
Bro, we see. Yeah, man, it's the last time I ever pick against Boost, the best fighter in the world. Man, that was a crazy card last night, man. Card of the fucking year. Knockouts, excitement. You know, you had a little bit of controversy with the Vargas fight. But yo, shout out to my southpaws, man. My boy Vargas is a south. I didn't even know he fought southpaw. Like, yo, he was looking sharp last night, man. He looked like he ready for a title fight, man. Shout out to him. But Boots, man, what a fight, man. What a fucking fight. You know, he got hurt. It looked like he got hurt. He bit down on that Philly cheesesteak, bit down, tied his boots, and stopped dude, man. That was a good fight, man. Shout out to Xander for daring to be great too. You know, I say that was the fight of the year so far. That was fight of the year right there for me. But damn, man, Boots is the best fighter in the world. He nice, bro. I can't believe I bet against him. I ain't bet against him, but I picked against him. You feel me? But man, yo, I'm lost for words right now. Huh? I can't believe that what I seen last night. I was like, yo, I never seen somebody bite down like that. Well, I did see Floyd do it against what's my man's name? Mosley. He bit down, but he ain't stopped Mosley like that. You heard? He ain't stop him. Boots bit down and stopped Xander, man. And he gets all the credit. I think he deserves pound for pound, like maybe number 10 or 8. What you think? That's pound for pound fight right there?
Yeah, definitely. The performance and the fact that he's two division now, unified. You know,
Yeah.
he won dominantly over a champion. It's the ingredients of a pound for pound.
Yeah, man. That was an epic performance, man. Like that's how you become an all-time great right there. That's the makings of an all-time great right there. You know, bite down. It was exciting. He didn't shy away. Even when he got hurt, he stepped to Xander like, "What's up?" You know what I mean? Bit down. That's what I like to see right there. We don't hug. We don't. And Xander really didn't. I was expecting Xander to really box more. And, you know, it was a. Some people say maybe it was an ill-advised game plan to trade with Boots. But, man, it was an exciting fight nonetheless, man. And as a boxing fan, I enjoyed that fight, man. I need to see more fights like that, toe-to-toe, mano-a-mano. You know, I like the slipping. Boots was even responsible with his defense. He was dodging, weaving. I'm like, yo, look at that head movement, man. Looking like Ali out there. Yo, Boots is like that, man. He my favorite fighter right now. But I want to see though. I want to see him fight Fundora. I think that's the fight right there. We got to make that. What you think, Fundora or Kelly? What you think he should? Who you think he should go after next?
Um, Either or, really. Either or.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be Fundora because they know that the Kelly fight is in house. They're trying to wait on that.
yeah, trying to mule that out so it could be a undisputed fight. Yeah, I can see that. But man, bro, that Fundora versus Boots, that's must see TV. Any Boots fight is must see TV. I think he just became the face of boxing last night, man. That was exciting. You know, it's everything you needed. He got the belt, he got legacy, he got excitement. Man, we got to see more Boots, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his. Like I've been a fan, but he just made me like he's my favorite fighter in this era right now. But that's my call though, Ness, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to the community already.
You the man, champ. Discord available, X Spaces available. Oh,
You may feel like it's your
so
time,
Wilson.
but it's not your time.
$5 super chat. Salute for the support. So glad Tucker didn't throw Cedeno out the ring in the 10th. He would have been regretting it this morning. Hell yeah, when he picked him up. He regretted it in the fight, all the energy he wasted. Gallo Fino, someone check on round 1. Looking emoji. Puerto Rican flag emoji. PR knee. Where Musty Mike. Clown emoji. Baroch, $2. Ortiz talking crap. I believe Xander and him next. Bob Saget, $2. Damn, he said Boots making ninja emojis. Tade Boots. Crying out loud emoji. We got Boom Boom
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Yo, man. You know I fuck with you, right?
What up?
You know you my dog, man.
What
But we about
up?
to just get this shit out right now. We about to get this out right now, man. Listen, man. We got to stop bringing Crawford into the equation every
Fuck
time
is
we
you
know
talking
Boots.
about? He the one tweeted about this
Bro,
equation.
bro.
You must be calling into the wrong show talking stupid.
I'm not talking stupid, bro.
I mean,
Let's
you
let's
talking about we
let's
talking
have a
about
grown man
Crawford? Didn't he put his ass out there to get talked
Is he
about?
wrong for
He
responding,
talking
bro?
about the
Is he
biggest
wrong
fight
for
of the year
responding to
because he
Boots?
mad he fucking retired. If he want people to talk about him,
He's
tell him to get in the
so he's
ring.
wrong. So he's wrong for responding to Boots. That's all I'm
He
asking
ain't
you.
responding boots. If you don't know how to read, if you
he
don't know how to
ain't?
read, I can help you. I will even buy you
How
Rosetta Stone, but don't just make believe that you know how to read.
how he not how didn't he respond to Boots,
I
bro?
just gave you the answer to that. Don't make believe you don't
Bro,
know how to
people have
read.
been going
That's how he ain't
asking
respond to
Boots
Boost.
questions
Because if you read
about
what he wrote,
Crawford
he ain't
all week.
responding to nobody.
Are you
He
listening?
just talking.
People have are you listening? People have been questioning Boots about Crawford all week. The one time he respond, oh, stay retired, oh, this and that. But when the nigga fight, it's oh, Team Crawford, we got Bud this week, Bud this, Bud that, whoop de whoop. Like, man,
Bruh,
what
you
is it
left
gonna
that
be?
fight on the table. Don't be mad at us.
He left the fight on the
We
table, but
told you
your
we
boy
wanted
jumped out
that
the
fight. We
position.
told you we
He
wanted
jumped
that
out our
fight.
six-man body.
Now he's sitting
He
around here
jumped out
talking
our
about that
six-man
shit.
body.
Come on, bruh.
He jumped out our six-man body. Respect to Boots. Love what he did. But come on,
Only
bro.
people
How can
hating
you keep
on
comparing?
yesterday's fight is Crawford fans. Y'all motherfuckers is
How can
bitter,
you keep
man. Your
comparing?
man's retired. That's not our
Boots
fault.
never done
Your
nothing
man's
Crawford did.
retired.
Why is they in the same comparison? They've
Damn,
only
why
been in
y'all
the
mad
same
as
weight class.
hell? God damn, they
They
can't
only
even
been on the
fight.
same. They've
All
only
these
been in the
Crawford
same weight
haters.
class. They only been in the same weight class. How are they being compared? They've only been in the same weight class. They've never done the same things ever. Why?
Oh my
You're
Lord
dreaming and
Jesus.
wishing on a star, bro. Shout out to Xander. He fought a 20. He fought a young lion, a young champion and whatnot. And you know it's respect for him. But niggas got to stop bringing Bud up and stop talking about him. If y'all don't want nothing to do with Crawford, don't
He
bring him
said
up.
talking about Bud talking about boots, man. Sounds silly. Is this
Okay.
fucking clock on? This guy sound crazy.
No, bro, I don't sound crazy.
You
All
sound
y'all do is
extra
talk about
crazy.
Boots and say Boots looks like Crawford. Boots is this, Boots is that. No, he's not. Let that man be him and let him be great for himself. I'm out.
They
I'm
mad. Y'all
out.
so mad. Y'all so mad. They mad. Bruh, motherfuckers moved on,
You
man.
may
Boots
feel
is
like
the
it's your
new
time,
Crawford. Y'all mad.
but it's not your time.
Y'all mad. That's what's going on. Y'all tight, man. He said, stop bringing up Crawford. Lord have mercy. Kenzo, what up?
I told you, that's the Puerto Rican knee, man.
Word. That shit, yo, fuck, bro.
I said that's the Puerto Rican knee. No, don't do it. That's about to
Crazy.
start big. No, that was fight of the year for sure. I ain't gonna lie. In that third round, I had the fight party at my crib. I'm with my man. Bro, we like the big. He the only one. He not the, like a casual. He know what's going on basically. When Boots got hurt, we thought he was getting knocked out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was getting caught. I ain't never seen Boots like that ever. And he bit down and brung the fight right back to him. Then in the same round, because Xander was winning that round, the last 20 seconds, Boots died. It's like three nasty joints. And then he hurt him again, won the round like that. That was that fight. That was one of the best fights I've seen live. Um, Crawford, I mean, it's not even Crawford. It's these boxing fans. When Crawford beat Canelo and he was on GOAT status, all the Floyd fans was calling in about, oh, he's not better than Floyd. And now Crawford mentioned him because Boots could have been hyped after he knocked him out. Oh, yeah, I want Crawford. No, he's like, bro, we're not talking about retired fighters, bro. Like, it is what it is. Fights don't get made on Twitter. Everybody talk about Shakur on Twitter now. Look, Bud on Twitter tweaking. Send the contract if you really want to fight. You locked in with Turkey. You good. That's your promoter, right?
For real.
And I fuck with Crawford, my goat. Like, man, he the best. Like, if they was to fight, I probably would favor Crawford right now.
Probably. Look at you.
But I'm saying the truth. Like, Boots,
But you said
he a problem
probably.
for
You
him.
said probably.
But if he wait 2 years, I think Boots will beat him. But if he right now, probably Crawford. At 54 though, yeah, he got to cut back weight down. But shout out to Xander, man. He put up a fight. He surprised me too. Yeah, I didn't expect that from him. He went out. He went out like on his shield. He ain't go out like Berlinga. And
Damn.
yeah, and I think Boots he should get moved up. And take Bill Haney, take him off that list, bro. Y'all do not want that. I'm sorry, Ness.
They
Y'all
was
got to stay
there.
away. Yeah,
They
they ain't
was
hopping that
there.
ring. I was hoping. I was like, yeah, hop in the ring, Devin, for the winner.
They
He
was
wasn't hopping
there.
that. Yeah, but that was a good fight. And that joint was Manny Pacquiao. That joint was filled other like it was in Vegas. I was like, yeah, Boots and Xander, they did that, man. Boxing, they put on. I had a lot of casuals over. They had everybody on their feet the whole time. It was a good fight, man. And Vergil, I don't even want to talk about him. Tell him to go force his mandatory with Fundora and go get that belt. If not,
He ain't
holla
doing
at
nothing.
you, bro.
He
If
ain't
not, you
doing
got to come
nothing.
to Philly. You got to come to Philly, Virgil. And I know Oscar don't want that. Shout out TVV, man.
You the man, Kenzo. Al in the
You may
Bay,
feel like it's your
second time
time,
today.
but it's not your time.
Bay Area. You know what it is. Oh man. So I was forced to buy the ultimate. I
Nice.
came home a little late and I was celebrating my anniversary. Anniversary was yesterday, but we had to go to a funeral, so we had to celebrate. The anniversary was on the 26th, but we had to go to a funeral, so we had to celebrate it yesterday. So I didn't get to watch all the fights. And then I tried to watch it on the Super Box. Super Box was messing up, so I just ended up just getting the ultimate, $50 a month. Had to bite the bullet. Um, yeah, man. So uh, I seen like the Popeye fight just a little bit before my Super Box ended up messing up on me. That was a little good scrap. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta take some pro for that. I thought Popeye was gonna come and show something different and
Word.
get the upset. But yeah, the main event, man, was everything we expected to be. Um, both fighters, they both bit down a little bit. We seen both of them miss. Like, like, bro, who was he throwing that to? So we seen, uh, you know, one thing what I was saying was, man, Boots is going to switch left, right. And that's exactly what he did. He switched left and right. Every time Zayas got comfortable with the style he was at, he switched up. You know, if you watch that fight, every time Zayas, got close to, you know, breaking uh, Boots down a little bit, Boots switched up. He either went left, he went going right, and that kind of threw Zayas off balance. And yeah, man. So I thought it was gonna be a body shot. It was multiple head shots. The boy looked like a sniper in there, uh, and it was going down. Uh, you know, one thing when you knock out a fighter, it's nothing when you break another man's will, and that's exactly what he did. He broke Zayas's will to want to fight. That's worse than getting knocked out, in my opinion. Because he didn't want to fight no more. But yeah, man, come on, bring that over to the PVC side, and let's get that
You may
Fundora
feel like
fight.
it's your time,
Let Fundora,
but it's
let
not your time.
Fundora change him a little bit. make him
Heartbreak
look a little
AC,
different.
what up?
Yo,
You're what up?
yeah, 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 man. Shout out to y'all this beautiful Sunday, bro. Got to know it, man. Hopefully everybody feeling blessed, man, and refreshed, bro. Uh, yeah, great fucking fight, bro. Great fucking fight, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was amazing. The last couple callers kind of touched on to it, man. Fucking fight of the year. You got to know how fight of the year right there, bro. You might end up getting round of the year
There
from
you
that
go.
fight. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, bro. Massive respect, man,
Bro,
to
you
Boots,
breaking up, champ.
bro.
You
Hold
got
on.
the
Yo, yo,
Bluetooth
you get
on
me?
again?
Nah, I'm in the country, bro. That might be what that is. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. We might get fight of the round of the year from that shit too, bro. Cause yeah, man, that shit was crazy, bro. Massive respect though, man, to Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis, bro. Both them niggas is some fucking dogs, bro. Like if anybody's not giving Xander credit, you wildin', but I'm looking at it right now. Hey, who at 160, man? Is finna fuck with that man, bro. Y'all talking about this gonna ruin. Who Jesus Ramos is gonna beat that man up in 160, bro? That's what y'all think, nigga. What the fuck? Laura old ass? Hell nah, boy. But listen, man, listen. That shit was a crazy fight, bro. Man, the third round, bro, definitely had me on the edge of my seat, bro. If you was with me last night, nigga, I was yelling the damn near the whole fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was on my feet for that one because that shit was fire, bro. Man, credit to Boots, bro. I'm not gonna necessarily say he's a legendary Hall of Famer dude now, man, but that nigga is definitely on his way, bro. I feel like he get 2 or 3 more fights in a row like this one, man. That shit is really gonna set him up, bro. Real for real, man. But yeah, bro, I'm very curious to see where both guys go, man. Boots, hopefully he can get one of these unification fights at 154. I heard somebody mention on the show, the pay-per-view, not this show, that they trying to set up Fundora versus Boots next. If they could pull that out, man, bro, I'm with it. I ain't gonna lie, it might have made me revisit my opinion on 154 though, man, because I had Fundora, but Boots, man, I don't know his speed, bro. Like looking at the fight last night, that seemed like the biggest fucking thing, man. The speed, bro, the speed that boy had. And fucking Zayas, that boy needs to work on his defense. That motherfucker was eating every single punch, bro. Like that shit was fucked up, bro. Like, bro, you gotta move your head, man. You gotta block, slip, do something, bro. Cause every time that man threw, bro, he was touching that nigga, bro. That shit was fucked up, bro. That shit was fucked up, man. But yo, that boy Xander, he got a lot of heart, man. He got a lot of skills, man. Apparently, he got a little bit more power than motherfuckers might say. But yeah, man, great fight, bro. Great fight. I ain't gonna touch too much on the undercard, man. I'm just hyped up on that fight, bro. I'm curious to see what both guys do next, man. Respect to both, bro, because that's the shit that we need, man. And like anybody who trying to shit on Xander losing, bro, y'all niggas need to stop watching boxing, bro. When the best fights the best, somebody has to lose, bro. That don't mean that dude is not good. That just means the nigga who won was a little bit better, bro. Respect to both them dudes, man. Both them niggas are steppers, and yeah, I want to see what happens next, bro. This is the type of shit that we here for, bro. Great fights, man. Great night of fights, man. Great card overall, bro. But salute to y'all, man. Salute to the chat, man. And respect, 2-time champ, 2-time new and new. You got to know it, man. But for sure, I'm out.
Ay, bandeo. Wait a minute. Tiro la voz, counter punch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up?
Man, I just wanted to, the fight was so damn good, I couldn't just get 3 minutes for that, man. So, one thing that I observed was during that fight, AC just touched on it about his defense. You know, someone else made the point that his legs might have been gone after the first round, and that could have contributed to why he got dropped in the first round off that pivot. I was thinking he lost balance, man. His leg just might have buckled. He might have been drunk already. So what I saw, what I surmised, and of course, Ness, I like to mute my TV, but I like to hear the instructions in the corner during the break. So one thing I heard Bozy telling Boots was that
Yo, did you get a call?
Yeah, I got a call. So what I heard Bozy saying was you letting him too close. You let him get too close. You got him right down the middle. So I think what had happened was the Xander team realized that Boots was beating him to the punch. In round three, Xander got the timing. Xander got the timing down, and then he started actually doing well. Hence the round that he had against Boots. And then in line with what all the greats do, Boots and the team adjusted. They took away the mid range and the long range from Xander in round one and in round two. Round three, Xander went on the inside because he probably had no other option. By the beginning of round four, after Boots recovered, they took away the inside, and then it was over. It was over. It was like a five move. It was like a 5-move chess match. It was, it was what you call it. It was checkmate in the fourth, in the fifth. This ended in the seventh, right, Ness?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, man. I seen the pieces get taken away little by little, and I couldn't put it into words. I think this is why I need a day. I think everyone needs a day to digest the fight and maybe watch it twice because that was a masterful. I'm saying people that like the rock'em sock'em shit. That's cool and all, but there's a whole lot more to this sport than just that, man. There was strategy going on here, and what we seen yesterday was Boots take away every piece that he had. Took away his rooks, took away his bishops, took his knights, and then the king just fell over, man. He said, "Fuck it, you got me." So shout out to both of those teams, and yes, that Bozy team or that team Bozy, that's a great team. Now, promotionally, I don't know. I think they might need some work, but as far as boxing, they are a boxing family. Bozy made the adjustments. It's a perfect meld. And Bozy's his dad, right? So that's another shout out to another dad and son team with a dad kind of sitting back and letting his son shine, man. Shout out to the fathers, man. If I didn't say it to the community last week, happy Father's Day to everybody, man. Peace. I'm out.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Bandero.
You next, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you for rocking out, man. EBV. Bro, that was a hell of a night, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm still be sleepy because I went to bed around like here in UK it was like about 8. I'm like the clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, so but yeah, man, that was a hell of a fight. I told you, man, Papa, did he do 2 rounds? Was it 2 rounds?
Yeah, man. Something like that.
I told you I was going to sleep, that dude, but he actually did worse than I thought, man. That was really bad. That was really, really bad.
Mm.
Inactivity is a bitch, man. We'll see what De Los Santos do tonight, but De Los Santos is he's the dude. He might be a bit inactive. I think he had like one fight in DR this year, but that was like a 1 round knockout, something like that. So De Los Santos is special, man. So I can still have him like winning the fight, but Popeye was like, bruh, he had nothing for Ben Whittaker, like literally nothing. He was slow as f, man. He didn't know what to do. But yeah, Jahi Tucker, man, shout out to him, bro. Like I wasn't sure about him. I knew he would go to distance, but yeah, man, he did alright. He did alright, man. He got the dub. He pressed the gas on early. I thought he would gas out the way he kept on him like that, but he did well, man. And shout out to Vargas, man. Like Vargas, like I'm actually shocked that he was like a straight left. That straight left down the pipe, man. That was a hell of a shot. And shout out to Juanmita. Juanmita as well, man. Was it the first round knockout? Or second? Was it first one? First round, I think, as well.
Yeah, but come on, man. That dude Moto wasn't nothing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but still, like, sometimes like first round is still alright, man. So shout out to him. And man, Boots, bro, like Xander and Boots, that was, bro. Like after this, like from the third round, I was like, this is the fight of the year, man. After the third round, I was like, this is the fight of the year, no doubt about it, man. That was worth all the money, man. That was a great fight. Yeah, shout out to Tito Laos, man. I agree. Like there was some adjustment made that was difficult to see. I need to watch the fight again, but yeah, some adjustment was made as well. So, but yeah, man, you can see Boots was like just a level above. But Xander's like his ceiling is still like very high. So like you know, he's the type of fighter Xander that he's gonna go. I can see him still like getting a belt at 160. Um, but yeah, Boots, man, he was so fast, man. It was this shot was so fast. I felt like he was better at southpaw than was going orthodox, but he gave him different looks, so that was I guess that was a bit of the plan. But yeah, man, uh, I can see what people say like if he get clipped like that with a Vergil, that he will be in danger because Vergil like is no, but I don't even think that he get clipped like that with Vergil. Because Virgil is like, I don't. You know what? I personally don't think that he goes full round with Virgil. If Virgil comes with what he usually does, I think Boots will get him out of here like within 4 rounds. But yeah, man, that was a hell of a fight, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that was worth every penny, man.
You may
I
feel
still
like
have
it's
to
your
watch it
time,
again. This is one of the fight
but
I'm
it's
I'm
not your
looking
time.
forward to watch it again, man. But shout out to you, Ness, for rocking out, bro. That was great. Hey, that el rodillazo boricua, man. That's a real thing. Shout out to you.
All right, champ, appreciate you. Bobby Cuts, what up?
How's everybody doing on the Lord's Day?
All good.
The Lord is certainly with us on this day. I want to come in here. I'm not going to gloat. I was I was right, but I was wrong too. I was wrong about Xander. He is a special talent. He proved that even in defeat. He'll be back. I ain't gonna lie. I was nervous when I seen that nigga in the back of the room. That nigga was looking like Tom Poe and fucking kickboxer, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was looking big as shit. And I was like, damn. Still ain't had no doubt that Boost is gonna pack him up because he's just at a different level. Take years, nigga. Take years. That's why niggas don't understand why I was talking all that shit, because I already seen the program. You got to witness what we witnessed yesterday is the third generation of the Bozy Ennis boxing system. It's tremendous. You know what I'm saying? Boots is standing on the shoulders of his brother, his father, all this shit work they put in their boxing careers where they didn't pan out. But that shit ain't go to waste. It's all poured into Boots, and now we got something tremendous going on. People need to stop hating. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to bring up Bud? Bud was everything y'all saying about Boots. They said about Bud. But y'all want to turn around and do Boots the same way? That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, the cream always rise to the top. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Boots got rocked in that third round. I didn't really think he was hurt like that. He got, he was buzzed. Nigga had some cobwebs and shit. That one like some shit. The nigga ain't felt before. I wasn't even worried about that shit. He came right back with like a 3-punch combination. So, I already know what time it is because I already know what type of nigga this is. Xander took a lot of damage. He got a good chin. Nigga got the nigga's a strong, big, strong nigga. He could take a beating. I think he could recover from this. His corner did a good job stopping the fight. They probably should have stopped it the round before, but you know, it is what it is. Ben Whittaker looked good. I was kind of criticizing him because of his fiasco with that out of the ring suplex shit. But he looked good again there against somebody. Popeye forgot to eat his spinach. You know what I'm saying? You can't be Popeye unless you eat your spinach, man. You can't be Popeye if you don't eat your spinach. You know. And Vargas, I don't even know who the guy he fought. So I really don't give a shit about that. It was a good night. The zone did its thing. You know, please don't talk shit. Please don't hype Bud up to come back. I do not want to see Bud get packed up by Boots because that's what's going to happen. Niggas going to be sad as a motherfucker. Hyping this nigga up to jump out the window. This nigga had his time. That time has passed. It be what it is. If we can move on from there, you know what I'm saying? Bud is great. He did his damn thing. He in the history books. Niggas got a long way to go to be compared to Bud. Leave it at that. Don't tempt fate, nigga. Don't tempt fate. His Father Time is undefeated, boy. Fucking with Boots, nigga. You better be ready. You in for the fight of your life. You facing a onslaught, nigga. That you gotta overwhelm with your own onslaught. That's the only way to beat this nigga. You gotta come with an onslaught that overpower his onslaught. And if you can't do that, you're getting packed up. Vergil, stop it, dog. Stop it. We seen the fear in your eyes when Boots got in the ring with you, nigga.
You
Duck
may
Xander,
feel like
nigga.
it's
That's the
your
only reason
time,
these niggas fought.
but it's
Fuck
not
your
your
ass up.
time.
We can run that next because I want to see Vergil get packed up anyway. And that's my time.
Nas, what up?
Yo,
Yo,
what's up?
what up?
What's up, Les, man? Yo, shout out to you, man, doing the show, yo. Let me tell you, man, I was in the building. Yo, it was lit, yo. When Xander came out, yo, yo, like other bullshit, yo. The energy, you can feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Um, I never, I never miss a Xander fight, yo. Like I don't care where it's at. I never miss a Xander fight. Yo, he brung the people out. It was good energy and all that. But I had a nice little parlay. I got the whole main card right. I think Jahi was cruising. You know what I'm saying? I scored that John. At the most 8-2. You feel me? But yo, he was cruising in that John. He looked comfortable. He was boxing dude head off. Ben Whittaker. He had a nice little showing, you know what I'm saying? People still can't defend that, you feel me, that hook over the top that's hitting the back, hitting the back of your head. Emiliano, I bet on the stoppage. He stopped Bull. That was what's up. But to get into the main card, you know what I'm saying? Yo, shout out to Xander. But he already knew what it was going to be, yo. Xander told us, he said, when the crowd gets going, boosts get going. And you know what happened? The crowd was going from round one. From round one. You know what I'm saying? The saxophone started in round one. And I give Xander that he came out and once he couldn't box, because I feel like he wanted to box. He thought he could box, but you know what they say about a game plan. You get a game plan till you get hit in the mouth. And like I said, from round one, he came out, put that jab on him, hit him 4 times right in his face. Game plan went out the window. But he bit down in the third, and they was rumbling. And and y'all people say he was hurt, people say he didn't even sit down. He didn't even sit down after the third round. So either he got one of the best recoveries in the game, or I don't know. It was a little clip. He got clipped a little bit, but hurt is crazy. He didn't even sit down. The whole fight, he didn't sit down. So, yo, I've been saying this, yo. I got a lot of respect for Xander. I've been saying that this is going to be a fight that you see rematched at 160 and 168. But see, where the fans get it fucked up is y'all fucked up. Y'all kept saying, well, is he better than Karen? Is he better than Karen? Y'all gotta fucking tell me. Y'all gonna have to rethink what Boots is gonna make y'all do is rethink what y'all motherfuckers say y'all know about boxing. Fuck is you talking about? This is a man getting stoppages on the championship level. Either either you got two options with this shit, with this train coming. You either gonna get down or motherfucking lay down. And that's what y'all seen last night. You gonna get down or lay down. Either Fundora gonna duck and move the fuck up, or he gonna get down or lay down. Either PBK gonna duck or he gonna get down or lay down. But what's gonna happen is Boots going. It's this era. It's this era. These next fight is going. Like he said, it's a legacy tour, and people bear. Get in line. Get your tickets because it's a movie every time. Get your tickets. And Emiliano ain't got no Mexican fans. Let me say that too. It was shout out to the Puerto Ricans because they showed up for Emiliano. That's why he be fighting in New York. Bro ain't got no Mexican fans. And I mean that's cool and all that, but because the Puerto Ricans show up and they show out. And he put on and he put on a great performance. I want to see him too. It was a great night of boxing. Shout out Eddie Hearn. 3 or 4 fights ended in stoppages. And you asked me, it was competitive, but the better
You
man
may
gonna win.
feel
Shout
like
out to
it's
you,
your
man.
time,
That's my call.
but it's not your time.
All right, agua frio.
What's up, G? How you living?
What up?
Can you hear me? I got my earbuds in.
Yep.
It's coming in cool. All right. All right, man. Play the crow.
What happened?
I lost.
Go.
Yeah, nigga. Motherfucking so I realized, you know what I mean, that rehydration shit is real. So I made basically I don't need to be at 140 right now. You know what I mean? Maybe later, you know what I'm saying? But I weighed in at 140 and I fought at 140. And my opponent did not. You know what I mean? I could feel the weight difference off the top. And then once that happened, like I don't know, like the nerves and the whole gravity of the situation, you know what I'm saying? We on pay-per-view, everybody watching at home, you know what I'm saying? I done talked about it on Boxing Voice a million times, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, it wasn't good. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And so you right. I need you need somebody external, especially when it comes to defense, which I mind you, I never refuted, bro. It was just I can't spend every waking hour, you know what I mean, trying to find the perfect coach that's gonna work with, you know what I mean, what I'm trying to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so I gotta get my defense together. The most important thing is just stay at 130, 135 range. You know what I'm saying? But, uh, but yeah, it was bad. Like I don't, I'm fine.
Did he
Like
stop
you know what I
you?
mean? Yeah, it was a bad stoppage though. Like it was a TKO, and so like I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but I did. You know what I mean? This is my first time. So blah blah blah. I bought the wrong cup. I had an MMA cup. I ain't know it was a difference, but I ain't know, and so I had one of them cups that like them oversized cups, like we was sharing cups, you know what I'm saying? And for it was like 3 people that didn't have one, so the cup was just big as fuck type shit. I ain't get it till right before I was about to fight, so I just threw my shoes on, you know what I mean? And I ain't really like checked to see how tight they were. So they just were like a little bit too loose, but I was like, man, should I ask my corner to cause they gave me a corner. I was like, should I ask my corner to tie him? Nah, let's just go. You know what I'm saying? Cause I
So
just
they
didn't
gave you a
I didn't
corner.
want to
Who
make
was the corner?
my dog it was Josh and I forgot the other dude name, but he just fought on Super.
And
And
what's the
so
plan now? You gonna keep fighting? You gonna decide to get a
yeah.
trainer? What's the plan?
Yeah. So my dog, he had offered to help me with like mid work and shit. And
What's his
my dad,
credentials?
he a boxing coach. But that's my thing, like bro, like you know what I'm saying, like all right, but you get what I'm saying, like it's hard. You never know who the, you know what I mean, and so I'm like that's why I started with a coach off the top, you know what I'm saying, but it made me hungrier. Like I'm not hurt at all, bro. Like I don't even look like I've
You
been
may
in a
feel
fight.
like it's your time, But it's not your time.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
better
we
luck
back.
next time, man. Better luck next time. Preparation, bro. Preparation is not just in the ring. It's everything, man. Everything. And you know, having the right team, that's gonna help you get
Yeah,
that win, bro. But we
yeah,
locked
I
in,
know.
man.
And I
We
know you.
locked in, head up.
I know you wasn't rooting against me, bro.
Of course
And
not.
so
The fuck?
and so I was just hoping that I could, be the exception to the rule. But sometimes you gotta admit when you're wrong, bro. But yeah, we
It's
coming
all
back
good.
stronger than ever. Probably about like 2 months, and then we back to it. I'll keep you updated, bro. All
Word.
love, G.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Salute to that man.
All love.
Got up in there, man. Listen, it ain't no game, you know. He got in there. That's the brave part. But you need a team, man. You need a team. Nike Hendricks, what it do? Nike. You Nike. I don't know. You obviously hear us, but you ain't coming through. You check. Nothing there, champ. Nothing there. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to make your call, now is the time. Last call for them callers. Last call for them callers. Let me get to these super chats. Once again, Discord is available. Bo Rogers on the check-in. What is up? Bo
Yo,
Rogers.
what's good? What's good?
What up?
Chilling, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. That Boots a bad motherfucker, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Xander earned a motherfucking fan. I love that shit. I like the way Xander handled himself. I love the excitement. That's all I be asking for these guys to do. Now I just hope Xander ain't like Villa. 'Cause, Villa was a goddamn come ahead fighter. He was goddamn, he had a chin and shit. Then Bruce broke him all the way down. Then he got knocked out in his next fight after Bruce. So I hope Xander, by him being so young, and like I said, he did. They stopped it at a good time. Won't need him going to sleep all the way. So by them damn doing what they did, I'm cool with that right there. I actually that's about the only fight I got to see because I was on the damn road, so I didn't damn get to catch her. But I caught that boot shit. He a bad motherfucker. Somebody tell you what's going on with Terrence Crawford. He been listening to what the fuck I said. He goddamn thought he was tricking the game, playing it safe, just going for belts. But motherfuckers want to see you in there with somebody, and you goddamn let the opportunity pass. Now you got a chance to get in there with somebody and really solidify yourself, and you don't believe in yourself. Scared. He can't do it. Thank you. Yeah. He don't believe in himself. He think he can do it, but he ain't for sure. He felt like, damn, I wanted before Canelo, that should have been enough. Nah. We already had seen what was going on with Canelo. That ain't what we was asking you to do. We was asking you to go handle Boots. Oh, even more than we was asking you to handle goddamn Earl Spence. And you decided to goddamn tuck your tail between your legs and go home. Now you got there every time the motherfucker do something or say something, you gotta dare tweet some shit. Sit your ass down, nigga. I told you what was gonna fucking happen. And that's the reason I started calling the show. Cause I like it take time for what I say to come around sometimes. Cause I look at the long game. And now, only way he can really fix, cause he gotta look in the mirror. He can't look in the mirror. He know what he done. He know what he did.
trying to trick the fucking game, and Bo Rogers was on top of it from day one. He trying to trick the game like a lot of these young fighters trying to do. But you're gonna have to do something. And I'm gonna get on your boy Ness, Bill Haney. He said he was gonna be at the fight, he was gonna get in the ring. I heard him on another show. He said he was gonna get in the ring and call out the winner between Xander and goddamn Boots. I seen that motherfucker sneaking out the goddamn crowd out the first round. So I ain't see him. I don't know what he's gonna do with that. Do you want that fight? He on the list, he on the list. It'll make it look better if he got there. Devin go up and take that fight than trying to come down. Don't give up no weight. You know what I'm saying? Put a fight on an even playing field. What you think, Ness? I ain't got a lot more to say about that.
Hey, man, that's
Boots.
on them, man. That's on them. If they want it, I want it. That's simple.
Oh, but I'm gonna tell you one more thing, Ness. I don't know if Boots can beat Fundora though. I don't know about that one. But we'll talk about that some other time. I think I might have
You
to
may
go with
feel like
Fundora
it's
on
your
that one.
time, but it's not your time.
Holla. Discord available, X Spaces available. Last call for them callers. Last call for the callers. Now is the time to make them calls if you're trying to call in. Discord available, X Spaces available. But we got Timboski. Timboski.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's going on, Mr. Gibbo? Mr. Gibbler?
What's
What's
up,
going on with the community?
love?
I hope you lot enjoyed what you witnessed last night.
Word.
We did see two stars on the horizon. Fuck this face of one guy. There could be multiple guys. Like I said, I hope everyone's having a great. I hope everyone had a great week and a great weekend. And everyone's families running healthy. Listen. Bruce Ennis, amazing performance. Xander Zayas, amazing heart. Not the best game plan. I was surprised, but Mr. Gibbler, it is funny. Why is it that when we think that the technical boxer or the technical, Sonny Edwards did it, Devin Haney did it, you know what I'm saying? Who else can we say on that horizon? Who else? Like we just saw yesterday, Xander Zayas did it. Why is it the fundamentally sound guys just come out with the wrong game plan? And you can say that it's the other opponent on the other side of the ring that makes them do so. You can say that. But there's other things that go into other different components. Like I said, man, what Boots needs to do, in my opinion, I could go on about that also for a different period of time. But like I said, I want to keep it nice and sweet and calm. So look, what Boots needs to do to put his name in there with someone like Crawford, because I kind of disagree with you guys saying he should shut up, this and that. The man said he's retired right now, but I do understand where you're coming from. I do understand. Like I said, you have to broaden your horizon. You get me? You have to look at things from different perspectives. I'm a diplomat. You understand? So like I said, I would like Boots Ennis to call out Canelo Alvarez because that Mbili fight has been pushed back to October. That's a great way to make your name in this. You can go up. You telling me, Mr. Gibbler, that Boots can't go up to 168, challenge Canelo the same way Crawford did and stop him with that hand speed, the velocity, the violence that he committed on Xander Zayas, a young,
Why
hungry,
would
bigger.
Canelo do it though? You gotta, you matchmaking and hey, that's a great fight for Boots, but what
Because look
about
at this.
Canelo? Why would he do
Because
it?
look at this, Mr. Gibbler. Look at this. Canelo Alvarez can be looking at it as like, if I take out the young phenom, because like you said, Mr. Gibbler, they say he's a phenom. They said he's unbeatable. They said the man's kissing right hooks. They said he's the next new slice of Roy Jones Russian bread. What do you come on, man? If Canelo calls out or accepts the offer per se, you know what I'm saying, and takes care of the young, hungry lion, he could say, Crawford, you didn't fight Boots. I fought Boots, young, hungry lion. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's a great fight, in my opinion. Do you have Canelo winning that fight, Mr. Gibbler?
What fight?
Canelo Alvarez and Boots Ennis.
I ain't even thinking about that, bro. That shit ain't real.
See, that's what I'm saying. We thought a lot of things couldn't be real. We thought Crawford and Canelo wasn't real.
No,
You
I
understand what I'm
always
saying?
knew that was real.
Oh, fair enough. Well, you know the whole boxing universe didn't think that was real, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
And as for Xander Zayas, he can come back for this. I did ask Vega, another Puerto Rican cooperative. I did ask him what's the next for him. He said he wants him to move up to 160 and dominate. You understand? I don't see him dominating at 160. I see him having a bit of tough go around there. We got monsters like Denzel Bentley, Brad Powlis, multiple other guys that's down there that can put in the work on Xander Zayas. I do like Xander though. I do like him. This is a tough loss. Yes, it is, but he can come back stronger than ever. He put on a decent performance. He showed us that he's got heart, he's got grit, he's got a decent, solid mind in there. Like I said, he doesn't give up. What do you say to that, Mr. Gibbler?
Yeah, man. What you got going on over there, bruv?
With me?
Yeah.
No, man, no, man. It's a Sunday, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice, calm little Sunday afternoon, you know what I'm saying? We're just enjoying the fights that we witnessed yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to El Rayo and De La Santos, you get me? There's multiple other bouts I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing your boy Trinidad. Trinidad, who's he? He's fighting, he's fighting another, I forgot who he's fighting. Who's Trinidad fighting, man?
Who is Trinidad?
This, yeah. Yeah, I'm food. Hello?
I hear you, but what Trinidad you talking about?
Was it Orlando? He's young fighter, man. Young fighter. Fuck, man. Trinidad, man. Fuck, what? He's fighting, man. I forgot who he's fighting,
I
man.
don't know what you talking about, bro. I'm not, you know,
I'm
like,
back to
I'm serious. I don't know any Trinidad.
I'm back to your boy Cedeno. Like I said, Mr. G, what did you think about that fight there? I liked what I saw from Cedeno. I did like the body work. You get me? I'm gonna cook on my boy Ben Whittaker as well. Cause did Popeye? I told you he didn't have that spinach. You know that green spinach that Popeye can't. You know that spinach. He didn't have any of that. I told you what we're gonna do to Mr. Gibb. We're gonna destroy him. We're gonna destroy him. You was high on Popeye, which you should be because he's a credible, decent fighter. I think he got hard done by against Badu Jack and multiple other guys. But you know, like I said, and when I say multiple other guys, I'm talking about he didn't really get the credit that he deserves on the opponents that he's been fighting. But I like Popeye. He was inactive. He fought. He came up against the bigger, longer, stronger, faster, more electrifying Ben Whittaker and Mr. Gibbler. We want Najee Lopez. We'll put him in the body bag. We'll put Khalil Cole in the body bag. Otif Overton, he's the real problem. We want him later on down the line also because I want to know what they're doing with him. He can be a future world champion. You know what I'm saying? We saw what he did to Bongora. We saw what he did. And Mr. Gibbler, we got multiple guys over here. Moses Utama. You know what I'm saying? Ben Whittaker, George Lillard, multiple. Thank
You
you,
may
Mr. Gibbler,
feel
for your
like it's
time,
your
man.
time,
I salute to the community, man.
but it's not your time.
Yeah.
All right. Mozzie, what up?
Yo,
What
the
up?
word.
Chilling.
Crazy, man. Crazy, man. Got something for niggas. I'm riding around right now. Yo, said Boots put Xander in the dirt last night. Now the whole world asking for that Vergil fight. But if you ask me, he get in there with Boots, he going night-night. I can see Boots flooring him with the uppercut with the right. I don't know. Maybe that left straight down the pipe. Either way, for Vergil, it ain't gonna be no long night. This shit gonna be quick. How the fuck Boots make Xander quick? Boots really showed niggas that he really elite. Boots really made Xander take the PR knee. Yo, the Puerto Rican Day Parade was literally like last week. Damn, that's what happened when you fuck with the best. That's what happened when you challenge yourself, put yourself to the test. So respect. You know what I mean? But on some real shit though, that was a hell of a crowd. I think they announced it was like 16,000. The commentary was complaining like, why it smell so loud? Welcome to NYC, baby. You know how we get down. Feel me? And Vergil. Mm, mm, mm. What the fuck you supposed to do to Boots? I'm supposed to believe that when I seen what Boachuk did to you. How you get knocked down 3 times, but they only counted 2? I'ma chill, man. Let me chill. Last night was crazy, bro. I would have got a bag too last night if I ain't hate on what's the name, man. You seen the ticket? The ticket that I sent you?
I
I
ain't
would have
even
got a
see
bag if
it.
I ain't hate. Man, if I ain't hate on Emiliano, I would have had a bag last night. I thought Emiliano was going the distance, bro. Thought he was going the distance. But the nigga ain't go the distance. He stopped dude. I don't know why I thought, dude was gonna go the distance with him, but I had all that shit right, man. I had Jatai with the decision. I had Boots with the stoppage. But I took Emiliano to go the distance. That shit clipped me. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Still a good night of boxing. You know what I mean? Boots was looking good in there, man. I see him get his head. He always get his head popped back like that, bro. He got his head popped back like that when he was fighting Karen. Everybody, you know what I mean? It's like they forget. It's like niggas don't be watching the fight. That's why we gotta do live fight chats every fight, cause it's like y'all forget. Boots always that's what y'all say, right? He get touched. I mean, he get touched. But I think he could take that shit. I just think his body don't really respond well. But when you in there, you know what you can take and what you can't. I feel like he can. I feel like he know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he know his abilities. Like I feel like he felt the power. He knew what he could take. When he got hit, he didn't start retreating or none of that. He was still there. Like he wasn't trying to retreat and back up. None of that. He was still trying to get that get back. That means he's still there. Like he still was there. You feel me? So he went there to entertain, give niggas the fight that they wanted to see. He did, you know what I mean? He did what he's supposed to do. I don't think Vergil will stand a chance against Boots, man. Everybody talking about, oh, what will happen if Boots get caught by Vergil? Boots is faster, you know what I mean? And he gonna hit that nigga Vergil with some shit, and Vergil not gonna be able to take that shit. Vergil not gonna be able to take them punches that Xander was taking last night. Xander was taking some heat last night, boy. I would, bro, bro. Xander was getting tightened up. But you know what's crazy? Like Xander's face still ain't even like, you feel me? Like his face wasn't looking too crazy. He was taking him like he got a crazy big head, bro. I don't think Vergil gonna be able to take that. I don't think he'll be able to take no punishment like that. You know what I mean? Like he going out early. Who's gonna hurt that boy if he get in there with him? He not even like, nah, he not ready for that. He not ready for that. That's going one way if you ask me. I like how Jahi was boxing last night too. Dude was, you know, he came through with the pressure and shit. I think Jahi fought very well against the rope on the back foot. I had that shit scored 7-3. You know what I mean? That was how I had it. I had it 7-3. So yeah, Cedeno made the rounds look close because he was there, but he would get close and not throw nothing. Like, and then he was, you know, he was missing a lot too. So you feel me? Ben Whittaker, man. Yeah. I guess we gotta just see what they got next for him, man. If they keep on lining them up like that, he gonna keep steamrolling them. You know what I mean? One by one. So, you know, step up the
You may
competition
feel
so
like
you
it's
get a
your
better
time,
fight.
but it's
But all
not your
right, I'm
time.
going. That's
You the
going.
man, chin. Big money. What up?
Yo, what up? What up? You got me?
Sir, yes, sir.
That was a dope ass card last night, man. That shit was fire. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. I ain't get a chance to meet over to meet it and see everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was fire. That shit was fire. Shout out to Jahi, man. I gotta give Jahi his fucking props, man. Like I've been up the thought process that you don't vote, you don't go against, you don't bet against Jahi. And when he was when I talked to him before that presser, you know, he was chilling. And then when he went up there, he kind of spazzed out. I was like, I wasn't sure if he was doing that for his live stream, but you know, it seemed like the energy was shifting. Then at the weigh-in, it felt like the energy really shifted because Euri was playing in his face, like the way that Devin was playing in fucking Brian Norman Jr. face, and we saw what happened when that happened. Like he was being dead serious, and Dev was playing in his face, and you saw how that played out. So I was getting nervous. But then when I saw this nigga Jahi come out warmed up without no fucking robe on, no jacket on, just straight business with the boxing gloves, waiting to fight, I was like, oh shit, it's on. And then that motherfucker got in there and he boxed. And I know people be like, oh, he don't got no power, but if he ain't really had no power, why the fuck wasn't Euri Cedeno just walking through him? He got some pop. And he was slick, man. I give him his fucking props. Shout out to Jahi, man. Emiliano, man. I like the Bryce kid. You know what I'm saying? I like the Bryce kid. He just it was too soon. It was too soon. It was just too soon. The Emiliano came out there in that southpaw, and he said it in the post fight. He said, "Yo, I saw it in his face. He didn't know what to do, and he walked him into them lefts. He walked him in. That shit is what it is. Ben Whittaker and Popeye. I mean, if he was probably the best opponent to do what Ben Whittaker does. You know what I'm saying? He was probably the best opponent. I mean, he was lunging irresponsibly with that jab, and he got hit with a check hook because he wasn't on his game. But from what I understand, when Ben hit him caught him with that body shot in the first round, I think he said he saw right then that Popeye was done. But yeah, and shout out to the main event. You already know what it is. My nigga Boots did what he's supposed to do. Second weight class,
You may
double
feel like it's your
champion.
time,
It is what it
but
is.
it's not your time.
All right, my nigga, peace.
All right. Allen Day Jr.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You know, pretty good night of boxing. My first experience, out on the East Coast catching a fight. So, it's blessed enough to be in the building, and Xander Zayas, he definitely brought them out. I thought it was probably 85% pro Xander crowd. So really, really good action. Some lopsided cards in there. I know a lot of guys in saying that great night, but it was kind of lopsided a bit. Um, from what I saw, I saw the last 3 or 4 fights or something like that. Um, Impressed with everyone. Everyone really did their thing. Xander Zayas and Boots, good fight. I was going for Xander. I thought Xander was gonna be shock, make a surprise shocker there, but Boots came through. Boots did his thing, and man, impressed, man, impressed. I'll tell you, impressed. I would love to see Xander get in there with Fundora, but I tip my cap to him. He went through adversity. You know what I mean? Got and he came out and recovered. I think he gave himself a C plus. But I give extra credit for guys who are able to recover uh, and turn it up. So I don't think it was a C plus. I thought he had like a B-ish performance, and that you don't want to give your best performance at the highest level a C plus. I don't think that was a C plus performance. So I give him a little bit more credit than he gave himself. He was solid last night, and yeah, man, that's all I got.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. General Camino, what is up?
Hey, Ness, what's good, man? How you doing?
Can't call it.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, last night was the Boots and Xander fight was a great fight. The undercard was, was kind of is what it was. The Jahi Tucker fight was pretty good.
What
That was
is
good.
that energy, bro? What the fuck? It is what it was. That undercard was banging. It was freaking good.
Nah, I thought the Jahi Tucker fight was really good. That should have been the co-main event because
Bro,
I don't,
Emiliano shined too. That was a good fight.
I
I
don't know.
mean,
For
Whittaker
me,
was a good fight. He stopped Popeye, who Badu
nah, I didn't
Jack.
think Whitaker was a good. I thought the Whitaker, nah, the Whitaker Rivera fight was underwhelming, bro. Like, one thing I would say is that Richard Rivera, I
Bro,
don't
he
look at
did
him
what
as a
a
lot.
professional, multiple time champion couldn't do, bro. Like, what are we
Let me
talking
give him
about, yo?
his.
You guys like set these unfair standards, man.
I'm not though. You got to let me get my shit off, man. I'm not. I like Richard Rivera. I don't think he's a low level fighter. I think he's a mid level fighter. But last night he put on a low level performance, man. I
Bro,
think he
that's an
was
elite
starstruck.
level guy with elite level speed and power. That's why. That's
That's
why.
cool.
He's faster than Badu. He hits
I
harder. He's
understand. I
sharper.
understand that. But
You
outside of that,
clearly don't. You
I'm going off the
you
body
you you
language.
talking about
So
Richard's
you telling me
performance. It's about what the other guy did.
I understand what he did, but at the same time, it's the way you got to look in that ring, and his body language looked real low level, looked real amateurish. I know Richard to be a better fighter than that.
Yeah, because
No
of the
matter how.
speed though. The minute the bell rung, he didn't get punched in the face.
He
Like that's the same
okay.
shit happened to Xander. The speed.
And then
But
and
just
what's the
because you know
difference in
Xander's opponent, he gets credit. I don't get it. This shit is crazy. That was a
what you
good
mean?
fight, and that dude deserves credit, bro.
I
Popeye
don't.
wasn't
I'm
no
not.
bum.
I didn't say he was a bum. I
Okay,
said he
but
put
he
on a
made him
low
look
level.
like one, and you not
He
giving
did.
him credit. Like you shitted on the undercard, and shit might be a far stretch of what you said, but to say that the undercard was what it was, that shit entertained from top to bottom. Even some of the prelims was good. I
Yo,
don't
I
know. I don't
wasn't as.
understand what we want as boxing fans. I hate to sound like I'm attacking you. It's just like I don't get what makes y'all happy. Like I don't get it. That whole card was good. I didn't get sleepy at all. What they fucked up on is they drug. They kept fucking extending in between the fights with a bunch of fluff, but every fight was entertaining. Bryce tried his heart out. Emiliano came out southpaw to impress and show you levels.
You may feel like it's your time,
Fucking Whittaker definitely
but it's
showed
not your
levels
time.
by outshining Badu Jack. Badu Jack went life and death. That was the whole storyline. Did Badu Jack went 12 with him or 10 with him? I don't know what y'all want, bro.
Samir,
Honestly, I
hold on,
don't
hold
know
on, hold
what
on,
y'all
hold on.
want. No,
Samir, let's
it's you
just
got
stop.
your whole call. I clearly took your whole call because I'm just like, I'm fucking baffled, bro. Like, what
I feel
pleases
you.
y'all? What makes y'all happy, bro?
I got you. I hear what you're saying, but let's take a second and just look at that Whitaker Rivera fight. Rivera been out the ring for over a year and a half. From what I know, he had a little jail stint too. So like, I'm not looking at that fight and saying, "Oh yeah, Ben Whitaker's this awesome fighter. He made him look amateurish." I that some of that can be true, but I can also look at the opponent and say, the opponent probably didn't bring everything they had to the table. And from what I saw, you ain't let me get into what I saw during the press conference. I think after the weigh-in, Richard Rivera got interviewed, and they asked him what did he think about the fight and how was he going to fight. And the first thing he said was he felt like he had already won. He was just happy to be there. So for me as a fan, that's telling me you're not even really too worried about the outcome or what happens in the fight because you're just happy to be here. And that's what I was going to get into. That's sometimes the bad thing about some of these mid-level fighters that never really get their shot. When they eventually get their shot, sometimes they could fall flat because they just so happy to get their shot. And that appears to be what it was because once he got in the ring, he just looked real low level, bro. I didn't see much of a seriousness. It just looked like, although the speed kind of shook him a little bit. It doesn't even look like he took a second to kind of like calm down and recenter himself. It just looked like he was just thrown off, starstruck. The moment, the speed, it was just all too much. You feel me? So that's why that fight in itself was kind of a letdown for me. I seen what Whitaker did, thought it was cool, but I wasn't vibing with that. I just, I thought he could have gave a little bit more. So that was what it was. The Jahi Tucker fight, clearly he did his thing. I let you know I thought that should have been the co-main event, but that is what it is. I'm not too big on Emiliano. I watched the fight. It was a decent stoppage, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. As far as the Xander Boots fight, I thought that was a good scrap. The big thing with that is I think, Xander probably had a game plan, but, Boots came out swinging and he came out real aggressive. And I think that threw him off his game plan from the first round. So that kind of was what it was for Xander in a sense, because once he got into that as a young kid, sometimes I feel like that feeling of, getting sucked into kind of like a firefight is compelling when you're that young, it's hard to stick to a game plan. So that's pretty much what happened there. I don't know if anyone touched on as far as like when Boots got touched up. It wasn't the whole third round. It was the last minute and 30 seconds of the third round where I think he got hit with a 1-2, and then he got hit with, a couple left hooks. Um, Boots is a pretty good fighter from what I saw last night. I mean, outside of tightening up his defense in a couple areas and keeping things tight, I thought he did what he had to do. Um, that left hook was getting in there from Xander, so you got to give Xander credit for that. Although he got knocked off his game pretty early, he did stick in there and he did fight as well as he could fight. He definitely got touched up a lot. I thought it was a great night though, as far as the main event. Like I said, the undercard, I wanted it to be a little bit better, but like it was what it was. Outside of that, that was pretty much it.
All right, champ. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Discord available. X Spaces available. If you're looking to call in, now is the time. Baruch, how do I call in? Well, right now, we're forced to only use Discord. X went down, and it is what it is. So Discord is available. That link is in the chat. RB the Baller, $5. Ness, didn't you say Boots should call out Bud? Still ain't said Bud's name. Shaking my head. Yeah, I mean, I get it, but Bud is talking about him, which is on the same level. Billy Cruz, $5. Shakur Rivera Stevenson is the best Puerto Rican fighter in this era. Puerto Rican flag, 2 of them, and 2 American flag emojis. First and 15, $2. Boots, talented, but, man, Bozy, a mediocre trainer. Bucky Rogers, member for 23 months. These dudes keep talking about, quote unquote, say his name. He still ain't say his name, end quote. Start calling these Bud Buddies Crawford's child. Hand on face, crying out loud. Javier Oliveras, $2. Hates when fighters retire and tries to stay relevant. Gallo Fino, $2. Musty Mike, mad Bud didn't stop nobody at 54. Clown emoji, crying emoji. Baruch Ness, why can't we call in from YouTube here? YouTube hasn't created that. That would be good of them, especially since they are, catering to podcasters and long form content. Creating an invite link would be cool, but they haven't created it yet, champ. Peace to God, $2. Stop the semantics. Puerto Rican knee or not, he quit. I mean, I wouldn't call that a traditional quit. He got beat down, man. It was, but it was the Puerto Rican knee. Billy Cruz, $2. Boots fans was mob deep shook in the third round, crying out loud. Hey man, I would be too. Like that was a scare. Uncle Tim, $10. After last night, knock it off with Bud Convo. Bozy, we see why you didn't take the fight. Bernie said at the Madrid Mall fight, Bozy personally told him they didn't want the fight. We see why you don't say that name. That's okay. We still want the fight though. Resurrection, $20 super chat. Drop a bomb for the dub. Bro, this card was fire, top to bottom. Everyone who complains are the ones who lost on their parlay. Congrats to those who got the bag last night. Boxing won as a whole. I'm with you, champ. It was a good night of boxing. Outside of the 52-plus minute, what do you call that? Intermission. It was rocking, bro. We was chilling, bro. That was about the only downside. MC, what up? MC, what up?
Yo, you hear me?
Perfect.
Bad. All right. So, first off, yeah, that was a great card. I don't know what Buddy was complaining about, but I guess everybody has their own opinion. So, but I thought Tucker boxed beautifully, bro. The way he's able to stand in the pocket and have fucking people just swinging at air. Yeah, Cedeno literally swinging at air. It was wild. And I was impressed with the fact that maybe it was just like a psychological game, but that he wasn't even taking a full minute in between rounds, bro. I know you were commenting on it that 30 seconds in, he was right back in the middle of the round waiting. So that was cool. Also, I thought it was funny. Even my girl who don't watch boxing found it hilarious how Cedeno was pretending like he didn't know what was going on, and how did I lose at the end of the fight, bro? That was just extra. Whittaker, bro, I feel like I said it a couple of days ago when I called. He's really tightened up since working with Andy Lee and talking with Bud. He seems to be no longer playing around, not playing with his food, and just being sharp. Although it did look like Popeye had ring rust, and he should have just maybe tried to take some time to knock some of that ring rust off. But he did get clipped, and I think that he just was trying to get it back in blood, as they say, right away, and it just didn't work out. he was winging heavy shots that Whittaker clearly was able to see and just made him pay for it. So that was unfortunate, though. I would like to have seen that fight go a little longer. Mills, bro, I think he's unpolished. It seemed like he was trying to fight as if he was in a Muay Thai match, and he's not. Those guys just stand and bang, and Vargas was just crisper and cleaner and making him pay because of it. Those straight lefts were beautiful. So although I do agree that I think that Cedeno Tucker would have been a better, whatever co-main event, it is what it is. Lastly, I guess Boots and Xander, man, that was an awesome fight. That fight was really, really awesome. I was standing up trying not to fucking yell because my girl was sleeping by that time, and I was doing a piss poor job of it for real. Xander's tough as shit, bro. For real, that kid was taking hella shots, bro, and still just biting down and fighting. I know he gave up at the end, but it's like after getting hit so clean so many times, what else can you do? You know what I mean? Overall, I'm hyped though. I hit a parlay, and so maybe I'm just pumped because of that too. But I thought it was great.
You may feel like it's your time,
All right, bro.
but
Thanks
it's
for the
not
call.
your time.
All right. Chad, Canada.
Hey, Ness, you got me?
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, great night. And the main event, wow. I haven't been that excited during a fight in a long time. I don't think I was yelling that much since maybe Fury and Wilder. Like, it's total excitement. And for that, both guys, it's a win. Like the night was a win. The undercard was good. I thought I liked what Mills did. Mills really went for it, and he brought that entertainment and that heat and that excitement. But the problem is he was running in with his head first, pretty much every round, and Vargas figured him out, timed his feet, pow. That was that. So shout out to Vargas, man. Vargas, I think that Vargas might be the most skilled of the clan. I don't know what people think about that, but he's pretty calm and slick in there, man. I like him. Mills probably is a contender level. I don't know if Mills could ever be a champion or anything, but I like what Mills brought, and it's similar to the main event. Like people just want to down. Look, man, it's like fans attach their egos to their favorite fighters or the fighters they want to win, and then when the result happens, they act accordingly. All I'm seeing and feeling is that we had this great fight, man, that we deserve as fans, a title fight, a championship fight that looked like a championship fight with two guys from the first bell. There's urgency, like that's how a championship fight's supposed to be. So shout out to Boots, and shout out to Xander, both of them. And I think I've heard H-Town, he had some interesting ideas about where they could possibly meet again, maybe at 160. I hope that maybe we'll see another fight with the two of them because it ended up being a really great match. And I think that when they originally made the fight, I don't think a lot of fans had it foremost in their minds, Boots and Zayas. But look at how great it ended up to be. As far as the future goes for Zayas, I hear he's going up to 160. I think the world's his oyster at 160. We haven't seen the last of Xander Zayas. If anything, steel sharpens steel, and I'm expecting Zayas to be a tough night for anybody he gets in there with. And I definitely want Boots and Fundora next, or soon enough, like while they're both still champions, while they're both still at this point at 54. 54 is like heating up, and hopefully Ortiz gets in the mix. I think there's a lot of potential for really great fights. So it's exciting. And again, the fans, we win. And it's like that. Anyway, thanks for taking my call, Ness.
Thank you, obviously, for calling. I'm glad you guys are rocking out with me
You may feel like it's your time,
on this Sunday.
but it's not your time.
We did a last-minute prediction Saturday morning to let you get your picks in. Live fight chat. watch along fight companion to watch the fight with each other and weekend recap. Also, if you still want to consume more hours of conversation, remember at 7 p.m. tonight, I'll be live on my Nestor Gibbs YouTube channel where we are focusing on health, fitness, and optimization. Check us out for a dosing guide video and stack conversation. I got Punch Talk Boxing on the check in.
Bruh, what I tell y'all? Boots, baby. Bro, that was a great fight, bruh. Good ass, good ass fight, bro. That was a straight. I don't know why Xander went like that, bro. He should have tried to feel me stick and move, bro. I was like, bro, what you doing, bro? You gonna get fucked up. I fucking lost my voice last night, bro. I kept screaming and yelling, bro. Oh, that shit was cracking, bro. But yeah, bro, Xander, bro, he came in with the wrong game plan, bro. But I mean, shout out to Xander though, cause you feel me, he went in there and try to fight. You feel me? He got balls, bro, and he chose him. So respect to Xander, bro. I got respect to Xander. You know, even though he lost, you feel me, he's still gonna be popular. He's still gonna get some good fights. You feel me? It's all good if he lost, bro, because he lost to Boots. So it's all good, bro. Just bounce back. Respect to Xander, bro, and you're gonna be good. But Boots, bro, damn, bro, he's the man, bro. I've been talking about that boy for a minute. I'm a big fan, bro, and yeah, let's see what he gonna do in the future, bro. I want to see him with a little challenge. Throw him in there with a Fundora. See what see what he gonna do with them long ass arms. Him and Vergil would still be a good fight. I got Boots winning, but if you think that fight yesterday was good, imagine Vergil and Boots, bro. That's gonna be a straight war because Vergil could take some hits and he got power. He damn near gonna fuck around and drop Boots. But if they were to fight, bro, that'll be a great ass fight, and I got Boots in that one too. But yeah, throw him in there with a Fundora, bro. Let him get a little challenge. I got Boots winning still. Let him get that third belt. I was I was telling my the boys and shit yesterday, bro. I was like, bro, he could go up to 168 right now and take fucking Canelo, bro. And they all like, oh nah, you tripping this and that. I'm like, bro, if Bud did it, Boots could do it. You feel me?
But they
Bro, he
not the
good.
same. That's what Bud's trying to say.
Yeah, true. They not the same. But let his ass come back then. Come back. What the fuck you retire so early for, bro? You feel me? You come on, bro. I'll come back and fight Boots then. Boots is the man, bro. He's the next star. Like I said, bruh, I'm a big fan of Boots, bro. And let's see what he gonna do next, bro. That shit was cracking, bro. Yesterday was bro, was it just me or you was glitching too?
You may
I was
feel like
what?
it's your time,
Was
but
your
it's not
shit
your time.
glitching, bro?
My stream?
Yeah, the zone.
I don't recall.
Bro, I was hot, bro.
But I
I
gotta
was
get to
watching
these
the
other
in the
calls. That was the
garage,
bell.
bro, and
Champ.
my shit just started glitching, bro.
You
Everyone
heard?
all talking shit to me, talking about, oh,
You wildin'. Feet.
Yo, what's up? Hey, man. People are making all these excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. Virgil will get dropped, beat the fuck. I mean, excuse my language. I don't even about to curse on it. But Virgil will get knocked out. Matter of fact, I think Virgil will get knocked out early. Zaya went out there, he fought, Everybody trying to give more credit to Zaya. Zaya did his thing, but more credits to Boots. I don't want to hear nobody after this. When he fights, let's say Pandora or even Virgil, y'all stop coming up in here and say, Boots ain't fight nobody. He ain't fight nobody. Because y'all kept saying that, even with the Stanionis fight. Before the Stanionis fight, he ain't fight nobody like Stan Jonas. He ain't fight nobody like him. Stop doing that. They do this every time he fights. Now they're gonna say Zaya is a nobody. And mind you, Bubba Chuck dropped. He dropped think he make him nervous. He dropped he dropped Vergil, what, 3 times? Booth will get him out of there in 2 rounds. I swear he will. Easy work.
All right, champ. Appreciate you.
Now you messing me up.
Who messing you up? Me?
Oh man, I'm still on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I thought it was off. It was showing red.
Nah,
But
you
yeah, man,
good.
shout out to Boots, man. He put an excellent performance, man. I want some bread off him. I'm glad he got the knockout. Everybody talking about he's not going to stop him. I watch your previous shows. Everybody saying, it's not going to be a stoppage. It's not. It's going to go 12 rounds. He's
Yeah, I
going to
thought he
outbox
wasn't
him.
gonna stop him. He did his thing.
Yeah, proved everybody wrong. But shout out to Boots. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Appreciate you. Last call for callers. Last call for callers. You're trying to call in now. Is the time, Coach Keem, on the check-in? What is up?
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Great night of fights. Great night of boxing. I got to take my crow though. You know, I was rocking with my Puerto Rican brother Xander, man. Um, but damn, dog, did he have to go out on the Puerto Rican knee? Jesus Christ, man. If he would have been out flat on his back, I'd have been better. This man had to go out on the knee. Nasty word. Nasty word. But great fight though, man. Great fight. I'm actually surprised hearing most of the callers today, man. Most people are like, rocking with Xander still, impressed with what he did. And that's what I keep hearing from everybody, which is a good thing, though. That's what boxing needs. We need to stop all this, one loss or when a guy steps up to be great, you shit on him for it. Um, I I was really impressed with Boots. I'm giving him all the credit in the world because I was picking against him. And I wasn't just picking him because, Xander's Puerto Rican. I really thought Xander was going to go out there and get on his toes and outbox Boots. But it was clear as soon as round one started, Xander was at a comfortable range and he was getting tagged up, and he had to
You
make
may
an
feel like it's
adjustment.
your time, but it's
Damn,
not
that's
your.
fast. Or that's from the other person.
Yeah, that was the other person. My bad.
Oh, all right. Yeah, it was clear. Damn, I get double crow. I get cut off. This is madness. Now it was clear. Xander couldn't. Plan A went out the window in the first round. He couldn't. The mid range and the long range wasn't working. Boots was too fast, and he took the fight to the inside. I didn't like it, but that's what he had to do, and he made it a good fight. That third round got ugly. Eh, but I think Boots proved for all the hate and all the talk about Boots. I think got proven last night. Look, he was the bigger guy punching on smaller guys. Not last night. He was clearly smaller than Xander in the ring. He fought a bigger guy, a younger guy, an undefeated guy in his prime, unified world champion. He got hurt in the fight and showed grit and heart and adversity. He fought through it to a stoppage victory. I think he proved everything. I don't know what you can say about Boots at this point now. Um, he proved himself last night. That was really really impressive for Xander. He's obviously going to move up to 60 now. He told Boots take over 154. He's done there. My worry is that he take too much damage too young. We've seen it happen. Fernando Vargas, youngest world champion in boxing at the time, steps up too early in most people's eyes to Tito Trinidad. Put on a great performance, got his ass whooped in that fight, and was never really the same after that. David Morrell steps up too early to David Benavidez. Got his ass whooped, fought well. He's not the same after that. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like that throughout history that we've seen when these young guys step up. Sometimes they're never the same again. You can even maybe even say the same about Lubin, even though he had a long reign after Charlo. Not reign, but he had a lot of wins. But look, he still hasn't become a world champion. He's had some tough fights since there were, I don't know, did he step up too early? So I guess that question is what's gonna remain with Xander right now until we see what he comes back as. Did he take too much punishment? Did he step up too early? Was that too much for him? Is he gonna be the same after that? I think after the fight, I was a little surprised his face wasn't as beat up as you would have thought it would be from the beating he was taking at the end of that fight. He seemed in really good spirits. Some guys lose their first fight, especially this kid. I don't think people know he hadn't lost since he was like 14 years old or something in the amateurs. Like this kid was on a years and years of winning. So usually, sometimes you see a guy lose after so long, they're pretty devastated. And he didn't seem devastated. He's got a great fan base of people that are still behind him. So I think he'll be all right. But it's just that question is on my mind because we've seen it so much. Will he be the same physically, mentally, going forward? It's one thing to put a smile on in front of the people for a camera, but who knows what it's going to be like, behind the scenes. But great night of fights all the way around the board. And yeah, I guess that I say it better. That's my
You
time,
may
man.
feel
Border
like
Wars
it's your
next week,
time,
man. We
but
here,
it's
we
not
in
your
the
time.
building. I got 4 fighters on the card. Salute Nets. Appreciate the time.
All right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Discord is available for those looking to make their call. Now is the time. And let's get to these super chats. Appreciate everybody with the support, rocking out with us. Bob Saget, $2. Bud offer to Boots was only for a black prime, right? Who knows? Old news. Jalil, $5 pound for pound. Number 1 in the chat. So Boots still not saying Bud name, but he's also using Bud name to promote himself. Make it make sense. And did we forget who Bud mandatory was at 47? Nobody cares. Old news. Bud fans down bad. Let that man do his thing. Blacks Kellerman, $5. Knew this would be a short show. This is like when Haney wins and no one wants their crow. Sickening, yo. Hand on face emoji. Adgar, right? Adagarza. Adagazarza. $10. That is a tough one. $10. Boots is the truth, but needs to switch like Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather. Just saying, I think is the hashtag IGS. I'm just saying. Yeah, man, maybe an alter ego would help. But again, he's more entertaining than Mayweather, remember. So you feel me? He's like gonna get the attention because he's putting up better performances. Like Mayweather was a G, he was the truth, but he's not giving you the excitement of a Boots. Not all the time. James Payne Lethal, what up?
Audio check.
Straight.
Yo, it's me. It's the ambassador of the great state of Tennessee. It's your boy James P-A-Y-N-E, Mr. Lethal himself. And like I know, once again, we rocking with the TBV on the midday check-in, the early midday check-in, man. And my God, boxing is in a beautiful place. Man, bro. Last night, I don't know what kind of ice they was putting us on, man. It was the most craziest weight and dead space and BS conversation. Go fix another plate, just figure it out, roll another J, you know what I'm saying? Take another sip, man. Damn, man. I feel myself yawning, and then they enter the ring, man. And I'm talking about, what was it, 6, 7 rounds? I can't remember. I think it feel like it was 7 rounds. But man, it was, bruh, it Boots and Xander put on a show last night that actually converted some good casual fans into fucking Boots fans and Xander fans. That was an outstanding performance that those two men put on. They wasn't ducking no fades. Man, them boys was in there throwing punches and bunches and making it count. Man, Boots, oh man, just an outstanding performance. So, here it is, man. Guys like Line 6 are looking like oracles right now. He was preaching that Boots gospel, man, about 4 or 5 years ago. And here it is, man. Boots is the man. 154. I see him being the man, really, at the next two-way divisions within him, man. He's the guy, man. That's the premier performer of right now. I feel like he got the looks, he got the style, he can switch it up. You know what I'm saying? He's got the just so creative, man. Such a creative fighter. It was an outstanding performance. I'm really impressed with Boots, man. I want to see him do big things, great things. If he wanna undispute that division, I don't want any obstacles preventing him from doing so. But I know they ain't gonna do nothing but play the political game. But I hope that they can work that out, or if he just wanna just dominate these so-called big names and guys that's supposed to be wanting to make big fights, man, get these dudes in the ring. I think Boots is ready. It's his time. You know what I'm saying? This is his era. No more old news. It's all about Boots. So let's go ahead and put this man on the pedestal he belong on, man. It's Boots time. So, James Payne Lethal, man, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Y'all know what it is. It's the illest, trillest, dopest boxing podcast in the entire galaxy, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, if you ain't know where you was, man, third rock from the sun, astrologically, man, and Boots is the motherfucking man. So let's call it what it is. We're gonna holler at y'all. Checking out.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, James Payne. That is the last caller. We are done for the day. But we will be back at 7 p.m. on my Nestor Gibbs YouTube channel for health, fitness, and optimization conversation. I also have a new daily gym vlog out, number 9, that dropped early this morning. You can check that out. Appreciate everybody rocking out with us. It was a fantastic weekend of boxing. Shout out to Boots, definitely the new 154-pound king. I'm shocked no one called in, specifically since we used the word king, and it is the 54-pound division, to say that he needs to fight the lineal champion, Jermell Charlo, who was actually truly still the lineal, never lost that belt. But I guess you got to be Tyson Fury for that to matter in boxing. Nest GTO, Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram if you need to talk health, fitness, optimization, and them peptides. Catch me on the next one. Peace.